Area high school football is on the air. Every week, Eagle 102 Sports brings you the best of area high school sports. On air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. Now to the field for high school football on your area sports leader, Eagle 102 Sports.
And good evening and welcome to a new season of high school sports and high school football here on Eagle 102. Mark Front of Chris Grody here at Bowling Green High School. And Chris, it's been about 9 months. It's still in my. He crossed that goal line. He broke the plane. That's the last I'll talk about that.
Well, he says he did too. I don't know if it's true or not, but he thinks he did too.
So we're back, and a lot of change for the Bowling Green Bobcats this year.
Yeah, a lot. They graduated a really big senior class. The senior class this year is just chomping at the bit to prove that they can do it too.
And even more importantly for a program-wide, there's a new head coach. Mark St. Clair announced his retirement before the end of last school year. So you got Cody Spiegel running the program right now, and talking to him about an hour ago, he said nothing's changing, just the guy on the sideline.
Yeah.
The playbook is the same. The philosophy is the same. What Bowling Green does is what Bowling Green does. And I think that's a pretty good way to break yourself in as a head coach.
Yeah, I agree. And Cody is not new, right? He's a new head coach, but he's got experience, having worked under Coach Sinclair. He's worked with the coaching staff that he has currently. He brought in Greg Pitzer, who's got experience. And he said clearly, hey, we're going to stick with the veer. The school is behind it. The community is behind it. We know it works. We know how to do it. So you're right. Just the guys have changed, and he sticks to his defense. I think Coach Pitzer is calling offense. And it's just the kids, and the kids want it. You don't come off of a 3-year career that these seniors have had and just roll over and let somebody rub your belly, right? They want this win. They want the wins just like everybody else.
I really like the mix of the coaching staff as well. You brought in Coach Pitzer. You got Charlie Bowen, who's not that far removed from being in this backfield on this team. You got Jaron Ackright back in the fold as well. So, and then Mike Jennings, kind of the caretaker, the experience on that sideline. So it's a good mix of young and old, and energy and a stern look. I really think this is going to be a team of coaches that the players can really communicate with.
Well, and everybody knows when you talk about the new coaches like Charlie Bowen, everybody knows Charlie was a football powerhouse during the regular season, but more importantly for his experience carrying over to a football team is he was a postseason stud for Bowling Green in that fullback linebacker position. So he's bringing some on-field experience and just absolute toughness to this team. That'll be really neat to see how it carries over.
And just watching the warm-ups, he was out there, going after guys in the pads. I mean, he was lining up wherever they needed a player on the other side of the ball. He was there, and he was mixing it up with the guys in the pads. So it's pretty fun to watch his energy on the Bowling Green sideline. So that's the changes. We'll talk about the matchup when we start the pregame show for you next here on Eagle 102 Sports.
The Eagle 102 Sports pregame show is coming up on KJFM Radio.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service specializes in all things plumbing, from repairs and professional installations to detailed camera inspections and new home construction. Their expert team has you covered. Experience quality plumbing done right. Call Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service today at 573-719-9474.
Pepsi Cola Bottling Company is a proud sponsor of the local schools and their athletes. When it's time to quench that thirst, reach for one of the many Pepsi products, including Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Sundrop, or the all-new Starry Lemon Lime. Pepsi Cola Bottling Company in New Haven and Bowling Green wishes all the area athletes a great season.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
This is Jonah Jones with Community State Bank of Missouri. At Community State Bank, we believe in keeping your money where it matters, here at home. Community State Bank is committed to serving our neighbors with personalized financial solutions. Whether you're looking to grow your savings or need a loan for that next big step, we are here to help. Your loan decisions are made by people who understand your needs because we live here too. Community State Bank of Missouri with branches in Bowling Green and Troy. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
It's time now for the Eagle 102 Sports pregame show on KJFM Radio.
Week 1 here at Bowling Green as the Bobcats welcome in the Clark County Indians, back-to-back non-conference games to start the season. Bowling Green will be at Palmyra in week 2. It's always fun to go up to P-Town and the great reception we always receive up there.
That was my look.
Yeah, exactly. But this is a lot nicer. You know, week 1 last year we had to drive to Clark County. Here this year we're at home, and probably the only way you could have made it.
I pulled in to Bowling Green at 6 o'clock, dropped people off, went and got my KJFM polo shirt, and ran to the field. Like you said in your text message, you were in your usual pregame panic, and I'm in my usual I'll just show up whenever I want.
Yeah, that first game, the first broadcast of a new season, new school year is always pretty. And we were behind all day trying to get the rosters formatted and in here, and trying to give the best broadcast we can here in week 1. And we've got Pittsfield is our on-air game tonight. This game will air on KJFM later this evening following the conclusion of that Pittsfield Saukeys road game in week 1. So we've got it live on our YouTube page and through our website, kjfmradio.com. But this was a game last year that Bowling Green kind of ran away with. New look offense or new look personnel, same old offense like we mentioned in the pregame, but a different look under center, just height-wise. Chase Buffington probably a foot or more shorter than Jace back there last year.
Yeah, but don't let that foot difference make you judge Chase Buffington. The kid has got a motor that doesn't quit. He'll have some disadvantage in the quarterback position being a little bit shorter, but as far as a running back goes, I was privileged enough to get to coach him in youth football, and he is, like I said, a motor that doesn't quit and a little bitty 4x4 for sure.
In addition to, the changes in personnel and everything, a lot of guys switch numbers for this year. So if you, base it on a number and you have those numbers memorized, you're going to be out of luck today. Jordan Pasley and Bennett Hickerson just switched numbers. I mean, there were 10 or 15 of them just going down the line that were different for this season than they were from years past. And I just looking down there and seeing a 34 and it's not Dude.
Yeah.
That's weird to me too.
Yeah, Jackson Womack, yep.
Yeah, so hopefully he can do it proud.
Dude didn't make 34 this year. He switched to 43. I don't know if that will stick, but it's difficult sitting in the college stands and looking for him because I first look for 34 and I'm like, well, that ain't my kid, and then oh yeah, different number.
Exactly. When you're a young guy coming in, you got to take what's available. So he just flipped it 34 to 4. You said 43.
43. Yep.
All right. Well, we're about 20 minutes from kickoff here at Bowling Green High School, Week 1, non-conference. It's the Bobcats and the Clark County Indians. More of the pregame coming up on Eagle 102 Sports.
The Eagle 102 Sports keys to the game are right around the corner. Brought to you by Vicki Candwalder Real Estate.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
Hi, this is Shelley Clucky with Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We appreciate the value of working hard and making sure you've taken steps to make sure you're prepared for whatever comes your direction. Best wishes to all of our area athletes for another amazing season from myself and Corey Buchanan at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the Square in Bowling Green.
If you've got land that needs clearing or drainage that needs attention, call Buchanan Excavating in Nebo. They offer professional skid loader and mini excavator services, specializing in brush cutting for trees 8 inches and under, CRP cleanup, and tile repair. Whether it's pulling unwanted trees or tackling tough terrain, Buchanan Excavating gets the job done right. Local, dependable, and ready to help. Visit their Facebook page and get your next project lined up. Buchanan Excavating in Nebo.
This is Jonah Jones with Community State Bank of Missouri. At Community State Bank, we believe in keeping your money where it matters, here at home. Community State Bank is committed to serving our neighbors with personalized financial solutions. Whether you're looking to grow your savings or need a loan for that next big step, we are here to help. Your loan decisions are made by people who understand your needs because we live here too. Community State Bank of Missouri with branches in Bowling Green and Troy. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for hard-to-find firearms or want to customize your AR to your exact specifications? DG Firearms in Bowling Green has got you covered. DG Firearms now offers the ARC90 payment plan, making it easier than ever to get the gear you need with flexible payment options. Whether you need parts and accessories for your pistols, rifles, or shotguns, or you're interested in laser engraving or Cerakote for that personalized touch, DG Firearms can deliver. They also have reloading equipment, suppressors, and so much more. Veteran-owned, family-operated, DG Firearms is your go-to for quality and service. Visit them at 115 Business Highway 61 North in Bowling Green or online at dgfirearmsllc.com.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, and Pepsi.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports Keys to the Game on KJFM. Sponsored by Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate in Louisiana.
Bowling Green and Clark County, our keys to the game for week 1. We saw how this game went last year as a road game. I think starting the season at home, maybe you're a little hyped up even more than you would be for a normal week 1. So you just can't get too hyped, I think.
Well, you know, yeah, I don't know if you can get too hyped or not. I think you can get jacked up here and ready to play some football. And again, if you watched any of the press and the news stuff, like I know you have, this senior class is fired up and ready to show. Like Oliver said, we want to show everybody we can do it too.
Yeah, exactly. And I think look for Niemeyer to have a good game. He had that shoulder injury last year that kind of limited him, so he's kind of wanting to make a statement a little bit that he's back and healthy and a feature of this team.
Well, and Oliver was a very pivotal part of the football team last year in blocking, and then more importantly than blocking, he was always that backside tight end, and it always seemed like somehow he found himself wide open 40 yards down the field for a big gain and a lot of times a big touchdown. So, yeah, I think that's really a big part here for Bowling Green is to get Oliver involved in this football game and to get your team away from just single-player focus.
Yeah, they're getting ready for the national anthem here at the stadium, so we'll take a break. Those have been our keys to the game. More of the pregame show coming up on Eagle 102 Sports.
The Eagle 102 Sports starting lineups are coming up. Brought to you by Community State Banks of Missouri.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, People's Savings Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
Eagles Bluff Golf Course in Clarksville is a locally owned public course, available for play 7 days a week. For more information, call, visit, or go online to eaglesbluffgolf.com.
The Eagles Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast in Louisiana is where history, comfort, and charm come together. Explore quaint streets, visit local attractions, and return to comfort at the end of the day. Call or book online at theeaglesnestinbb.com.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
It's time to visit Hayden's Motorsports Center in Frankfort. Time to ride with Honda and Polaris ATVs, side-by-sides, and motorcycles. Time to work with Steel and Husqvarna chainsaws, weed eaters, leaf blowers, and more. Hayden's Motorsports Center, just off Highway 61 North in Frankfort.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
The Eagle 102 Sports starting lineups on KJFM are sponsored by Community State Banks of Missouri in Bowling Green and Troy.
And we'll start with the defensive starters for the visiting Clark County Indians. They're coached by Ethan Allen, assisted by Jaden Bethel, Brock Edgley, Lane Summers, and Carson Wilt. And they'll have at the linebacker position on the outside, number 3, a junior Grady Webster. Also at linebacker, number 33, a senior Brennan Fuller. A sophomore, number 44, Dallas Davis, and a senior, number 50, Amos Phillips. And the other outside linebackers, a senior, number 56, Blake Rogers. The only corner listed are number 11, a junior, Connor Waples, and number 2, a junior, Reed Sammons. And then on the line, just listing 3 of them, junior number 14, Cash Wilson on the end. The other end is number 74, a sophomore, Tuff Pitford. I love that name. And senior number 75 at defensive tackle, Riley Moeller. So those are your defensive starters for Clark County. Your offense, time to meet the Bobcat offense in the backfield. At the running back position, a junior number 28, Gary Welch, and number 5, a senior, Jordan Pasley. Those are your backs. The quarterback is the senior number 1, Chase Buffington. The receivers at tight end, number 3, a senior, Oliver Niemeyer. The other tight end is number 80, a junior, Jackson Henry. And the wide out is number 15, a junior, Bennett Hickerson. And finally, the line looks like this. At center, number 52, a senior, Jacob Rue. Left tackle is number 51, Tyron Overhouse. The other tackle, the right tackle, is number 65, Trenton Wilson, as the Bobcats take the field for the first time here in 2025 and plant that flag at the 50. So the right tackle is number 65, Trenton Wilson. The left guard, number 67, Brady Martin. He's a senior. And the right guard, number 55, Dallas Henderson. He's a sophomore. So that's the offense starting tonight for the Bowling Green Bobcats.
Yeah, offensive line-wise for Bowling Green, you're going to have to watch. Of course, Jacob Rue is playing really good in his center position. This Tyron Overhouse kid has been something to kind of watch for the last couple years in the JV position, and any snaps he got in varsity last year. He's a big kid and he's fast. And then Trent Wilson is a monster and has always been just fantastic to watch, and I really hope he does really well this year.
Yeah, not starting tonight, but look for the junior Christopher Ick to come in shortly after the defense takes the offense takes the field for Bowling Green. About 10.5 minutes to go before we kick this one off, as the teams have made the Bobcats have made their way to the sideline. Still waiting on Clark County to emerge from the locker room. We'll continue with more of the pregame show after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green is right here for you and your family. The Hannibal Regional Medical Group team of primary care providers are ready to help guide you on your path to better health. To schedule an appointment, just call 573-324-2241. Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green.
Lynn's Heritage House, your home for affordable and home-like senior living, is perfect for independent seniors or those needing assistance with daily activities. Lynn's has a dedicated staff providing around-the-clock support and comprehensive health monitoring. Residents can relish the same lifestyle they've always enjoyed, but with the peace of mind knowing help is available when needed. If you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or needs care from a hospital stay or surgery, call Lynn's to set up a tour and visit soon. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Everyone needs help with something at some point in their life. This is Tracy B. with PCHD, and I am here to remind you that we have certified community health workers staffed at our office that offer assistance for free to those who need help navigating local resources and more. Please don't hesitate to call 573-324-2111 to learn more, or visit our website at pikecountyhealth.org.
Central State Bank's team takes the time to understand your unique needs and goals. Join thousands of satisfied customers and experience the personal touch and professional service that set them apart. Visit one of the convenient locations in Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Kinderhook, Quincy, and Clayton. Central State Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Service and Supply Co-op in Bowling Green would like to wish all the area teams good luck this season. For the area farmers, Service and Supply Co-op has a wide range of services to meet your agricultural needs. So stop in on your way to the game. Service and Supply Co-op in Bowling Green, 17107 Pike 488.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Bowling Green and Clark County, the team's on the sidelines getting ready to go out and flip the coin here momentarily. Other games of interest on the Missouri side tonight. Louisiana opens their season at Scotland County. It'll be Van Far at Westran tonight. And Mark Twain is opening at home against Highland. So some of the EMO games. Wright City opens at home against Warrenton. Montgomery County is at Herman tonight. That's kind of a normal week one thing for them, playing at Herman. And who else we got? North Callaway. Where are they at tonight? They are at home against South Callaway.
Herman's defensive end last year, I can't remember his name, the kid that was a Mizzou commit, broke the state record in javelin and won first in javelin. He chucked.
He was an athlete.
And it didn't even look like he tried.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, holy cow.
Yeah, I'm guessing he's probably redshirted for his freshman year at Mizzou.
I would say probably so.
Yeah, they're pretty deep, especially offensively. That's one of the best Mizzou, one of the best lines in the SEC, offensive lines, and tight end kind of an extension of that. So it's kind of a logjam there for some young guys.
You know,
I thought Dude outplayed him.
Yeah. Well, I think in that game that was a really good football game last year, and I think that was a pretty neat competition.
Yeah.
When you say Herman, I think about that kid and watch him throw the javelin, and man, he really was impressive. His technique was just perfect. We talked earlier, Mark, about keys to the game. We talked about getting one player focused, and that's what Clark County really can't afford, because Gary Welch in here at running back position is going to be pretty impressive to watch. And Jordan Passley has done really well, so that's going to be a good 1-2 punch this year. Chase Buffington, we already talked about. But, boy, and Gary on defense is going to be really fun to watch, too.
The captains, Oliver Niemeyer, Jakari Clark, Jordan Pasley, and Chase Buffington for Bowling Green as they'll make their way out.
Jakari Clark will be a really impressive person to watch on defense, too, from his defensive line position.
He has just been big since he arrived as a freshman.
Yeah,
he is a load.
And he's fun, too. He's a great kid and very personable. You can go up and talk to him, and he supports his team. That's what's really cool about him is he can do really good, but he brings people up with him, and that's fantastic.
Just waiting on the officials to wave him out. We're still about 4:45 away from the kick here at Bowling Green. So we'll take another break here on the pregame show. Getting closer as we wind down our countdown to kickoff on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by William Watson Hotel and Watson 1838, The Country Store, Wood Smoke Meats, and Hayden's Motorsports.
When it's time to honor your loved ones, trust the experience and care of Shireman Memorials. Locally owned and operated by Jason, Shireman Memorials offers expert sandblasting, carving, etching, and design. With decades of experience, Jason's team will help you create a memorial that your family will be proud of for generations. Each stone is crafted with the utmost care and dedication. Visit Shireman Memorials today at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. Let them help you design a lasting tribute. Shireman Memorials, Pittsfield, where memories are carved to last.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
Still waiting on the captains to go out to 50 for the coin toss, and now they will make their way out there, go over a few rules, points of interest. There were some slight rule tweaks this year for Missouri teams. Actually, that's pretty much nationwide, isn't it? Because most everyone goes off the NHS or whatever, NFHS. I think that's what it is.
Sounds good.
Yeah, Federation High School. Okay. So I was talking to, some of the coaches and some of the administrators here at Bowling Green right after I got here, because I get here about 4 hours early. And really excited.
Still panic.
Yeah, exactly. Really excited about the district draw.
Okay.
This year, really opening up a nice lane. If this team can kind of ascend to where they were last year, some teams that have been an issue in the past won't be there on this side of the bracket later on. Your Lamars, your Blair Oaks, you won't have to deal with them here to get yourself to a state title game. So
yeah, and I think Bowling Green is going to do well this year. I don't really see in the EMO conference, and I don't want to jinx anything, but I don't see a big brick wall against them in the conference. So I think they're going to do well. Valley Catholic is going to be a tough game in regular season, of course. But
I like that they kept those types of games in the schedule.
Okay.
Because it does prepare you for later.
Absolutely, 100%. I agree with that. And I think that's one of the things that would make Bowling Green a better program is if they had more competition throughout the year, like the Valley Catholic teams.
Bowling Green's going to take the opening kickoff here, as I believe Clark County won the toss.
They did.
So they'll defer to the second half. Bowling Green will have the ball to start this ball game, and we'll see if that offense is still as quick strike capable as they have been in years past right off the bat here in week one. So we talk about that. You mentioned the EMO. Matt Smith is now the head coach at Montgomery County. I think that's going to be kind of a rebuild or a reboot to that program, trying to get it back to where, they think they should be, and they have a proud history at Montgomery County. What else do we have? I think Wright City will be okay. They've been steadily rising the last couple of years. So do they have new facility? They got the new field last year, right? Wright City? Like late last year. I think they did.
I know they were building it, but I don't know if it's.
They're building a whole new school down there.
Are they really?
Yeah.
I know they were building the new facility, but I don't know if – I know the new field, but I don't know if it's done or not.
Yeah.
I bet it probably is.
Yeah, you would
As
hope.
quick as Hannibal put up a soccer field, surely
yeah.
2 years they got a football field up.
So there we go. Some of the changes. Year 2 for Coach Geschwinder back at Louisiana.
Yep.
So we'll see where that program is. And Mark Twain, I think, is just going to be – they're going to be Mark Twain. I think Van Far is going to take a little step back from where they were last year, but not too much. I think they'll be competitive.
Well, Bowling Green is in that top of the class in numbers. You know what I'm saying? Where
North Callaway, that's the one that concerns me.
That's going to be a good game to watch.
Yes, it is. And that should be here this year, right?
Should be.
As the ball is kicked off, a low squirming kick, and it's picked up by Niemeyer and taken out to the 40-yard line, and that's where Bowling Green will start 1st and 10. So not the longest field to start this ball game.
About a 10-yard return for Oliver. It looked like he was going to let the ball bounce past him and get a block, but it bounced almost straight up into his hands, and he's like, okay, I'll take it.
Yep, why not?
And he's not an athlete. He's not an athlete, so that's not a bad person to have the ball in their hands.
1st and 10 from the 40 for Buffington and the Bobcat offense, and they'll start on the ground to the near side. It's Pasley for a gain of about 5.5 yards.
Yeah,
it'll be 2nd and 5.
Jordan gets that ball on the right side off tackle. Made one defender miss from Clark County, and the second defender got him after that 6-yard gain. Quick snap like we're used to seeing Bowling Green. Like Coach said, we're going to stick with what's been working for us.
They gave him 6, 2nd and 4. And again, it's on the ground and pushing the pile a little bit, gain of about 2. That'll bring up 3rd down.
Gary didn't get much, head into the very first defender, but like you said, a gain of 2.
So 3rd down and about 3, and they go back up the middle with it. And Gary Welch across midfield, 1st down yardage to the 42-yard line of the Indians. Didn't get the hole the first run, got it the second time into the secondary and across midfield.
Yeah, he was in an I formation that time, come out with Jordan Pasley lead blocking and headed out from the tackle from behind. It would have been a big gain.
Roll out, pass to the near side and over, shoots his target, the tight end, Oliver Niemeyer. So the first pass of the season goes incomplete, and it's 2nd and 10.
And we will talk about this over and over and over again. Chase rolls the ball out here, first game of the season, right? He's running, throws the ball to Oliver, who's open in the flat after about 2 or 3 yards, just overthrows him. It's the downfall of throwing the ball on the run. You always set your feet and throw the ball. When you're moving like that, you typically throw too hard and it goes deep.
Can't find that touch quite as easily, and breaking through for a gain of about 6. Is that Pasley?
It was, yes.
So it'll be 3rd and 4.
Yeah, Jordan Pasley got the ball on top of the field, and 6 yards later, he ran into a linebacker that he wasn't able to shake.
But a manageable 3rd down as Chase brings the play in from the near sideline. With 15 on the play clock, they break the huddle, have a receiver on both sides. It's a give off the tackle, and it's going to be short of the 1st down out to the 35-yard line. It's going to be 4th down.
Yeah, it looks like exactly the same setup there earlier, minus the incompletion earlier. So it sets up 4th and 2 here for Bowling Green, and I'm sure we'll see them go for it here from the 35.
Absolutely.
We've not seen many punts in our tenure together as
no, not many punts and not many field goal attempts.
That's also very true.
And they keep it with Chase Buffington, and he's got the 1st down.
They might have had him stopped, but the Clark County tackled him forward for Bowling Green and helped him get that gain after about 3 yards.
He kept those legs kind of moving, and
he's all motor. I'm telling you,
yeah.
It's unbelievable. And you can ask his dad if you see him. I used to yell at him in youth football because he would go left, right, left, right, left, right. And it's like, go forward.
Yeah.
Just go forward.
It's a lot easier. The end zone is in front of you.
Yeah.
Down to 9:15 to go here in the opening quarter. 1st and 10 for Bowling Green just outside the Clark County 30. Rollout again. Buffington breaks a tackle, and he's brought down for a loss.
I think his main receiver there, Mark, fell down. I think he faked that to Gary, and Gary was supposed to run this flat, but Gary got tripped on his own feet there, and Chase had nobody to throw the ball to but Oliver, who was covered pretty well downfield.
And Gary comes out.
This will be 2nd and 14.
Looks like he's kind of dinged up. Going to have to get some patchwork done on that knee. On 2nd down, they'll meet Pasley and drag him back. Forward progress for about a yard before he moved back, but it's 3rd and long for Bowling Green.
Yeah, I didn't see exactly what happened there to Jordan. He did get through the line of scrimmage, but was stopped immediately, and Bowling Green's going to call a timeout.
They burn their first here in the first half. No score, 8:20 to go, first quarter. Be a 3rd and 12 for the Bobcats when we return on Eagle 102 Sports.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Service and Supply Co-op, Buchanan Excavating, DG Firearms, and Bill Allen Auction Service.
So 3rd and 12 from the 34-yard line of the Clark County Indians, and definitely a passing type situation coming up for Bowling Green, and they wanted to talk about it and burn the timeout.
Yeah, certainly 3rd and long, and we've seen them be able to get the ball. Well, they tried to get the ball out here to the flat twice now. Once the ball was overthrown, and then once I'm positive Gary was the main receiver there, and he fell down. So they just didn't have the targets out there. But, just calm down. You got a lot on the top side of the field here because they're near us going left to right. They got twins up top, so.
Roll out. He's going to run it. He's caught at the line of scrimmage and brought down, and it's going to be a 4th down for the Bobcats. No gain on the play.
Yeah, so it'll be neat to see here what Coach Spiegel has, under the top hat, see if he can pull something different out or if we're going to continue to see, I guess not Coach Spiegel, it'll be Coach Pitzer.
Running the offense for Bowling Green.
So you're talking to Chase, letting the clock burn a little bit.
Clock running down to 7:45.
So anything you gain here, if it's not a first down, is still advantageous for your defense.
Mm-hmm. On 4th and about 13, and he's sacked. And, wow, that's a big loss for the Bobcats and great starting field position for Clark County. They'll start from the Bowling Green 45.
Yeah, Dallas Henderson was the blocker on that one, number 55, and he had his guy blocked, but he just couldn't hold him, and that block ran him right into Chase for the sack on the quarterback. It was a loss of how many yards?
That was from the 32 back to, so about an 11-yard loss. So the Bobcat defense onto the field. And Bennett Plenge leads his offense on for the first time, and a 1-yard gain on the ground. That was number 34.
33.
33, rather, Brennan Fuller.
Brennan Fuller, yes, sir.
He's 2nd and 9.
Clark County running out of shotgun formation. The quarterback, Bennett Plenge, has a guy right next to him. He just gave that ball to him. He took it kind of on that dive or off tackle, and Bowling Green did pretty good to only give up a yard.
2nd and 9. Clock rolling, 6:54 to go in the first quarter. Back to throw, playing over to the far side for number 8, Lucas Weaver. And Weaver to the far sideline for a pickup of about 5. It's going to be 3rd and 4. Make it 3rd and 5, gain of 3 on the play.
Gain of about 4. Yeah, just a quick comeback for number 8 there. The receiver, or a hitch, Lucas Weaver, whatever you want to call it. He runs out 3 or 4 yards, turns around, ball's already on the way. high school cornerbacks are designed really or taught to give that 5-yard cushion, and those comebacks, if you're an athlete, are tough to cover because you need an athlete to cover extra yards at that point.
3rd and 5, they put a man in motion to the near side. And flags come out. Somebody left early. It's going to back it up 5 yards. Be 3rd and almost 10.
We saw this last year by Bowling Green, or a couple years ago by Bowling Green, when they had some motion. Yep, false start.
Reed Salmons was the motion man. And someone didn't time it right.
Yeah, right. That's what I was going to say is Bowling Green had that problem last year or a couple years ago where it was almost always a penalty when they had a guy in motion. I think that motion man starts to move forward, which is what he can't do. 3rd and 8?
3rd and 9, yeah. Back to throw. Plunge to the near side, and ball tipped and falls incomplete to the near side. The intended target, I think that time, was Fuller.
Yeah, Trent Wilson playing defensive end here, or edge, whatever we want to call it in today's football, did a good job to push in on his offensive lineman. And, what is he, 6'8", 6'7"?
Yeah, there's some big guys.
Yeah, get his hand up there. Did you get the 6'7", or did you miss that?
What's that?
Never mind. 4th and 9.
And they will punt. So the defense, a good job after the offense sputtered out, and this will be down. It's going to be a long field in front of the Bowling Green offense with 5:46 to go here in the opening quarter. Still no score, Bowling Green and Clark County here in week 1.
Yeah, good kick, good roll for Clark County. What did you say Bowling Green takes over at the 10 or the 5?
It looks like about the 8.
8. It was about 4 or 5 yards behind Chase, who was set up to, and he kind of waved everybody off, and man, it took a really good bounce past him for Bowling Green to take over deep inside their own score zone here.
So 1st and 10.
End zone, if you're being technically correct, instead of score zone. Oh.
And they got him to jump. Clark County clapping.
Yeah. I think that might have been a shoot clap, not a good for us clap.
Yeah, so it'll be 1st and 5 after the defensive penalty with 5:46 to go here in the quarter.
I'm just going to call that offsides. I think that's all they call it now anymore anyways.
Pleasant Hill at Mendon Unity tonight. Pittsfield at Riverton. And they roll it out to the near side. And trying to break through out across the 20 to about the, 22, 23-yard line on the run. Puffington.
Give a gain of about 6 yards, it looks like. Yep.
And it'll move the chains.
Yeah, and it looks like Chase is doing a good job of taking what Clark County's giving him, but it's way outside. And when you're getting into some of these stronger, stringent defenses, you're not going to be able to sweep the ball way out wide like that.
Handoff goes to the far side. Gary Welch across the 25 to the 30-yard line. That's going to be close to a first down. Yeah. Waples finally brought him down. Gain of 9 on the play.
Looked like Welch had one guy to beat there, and you said Waples did a good job of making that open field tackle all by himself. Otherwise, that had been a Bowling Green touchdown from, 80 yards out? Ish.
2nd and 1 from the Bobcat 30. Again, handoff and tripped up this time is Gary Welch. I think he still is marked across the line to gain, and it'll be a first down. It will be. He fell forward well that time and got the yard he needed.
Well, I like seeing Bowling Green in that I formation. I like the I formation. It's real classic football, and it's real difficult with a lead blocker to stop that style of running.
Roll out again. Puts it in the air. Completed this time on the near sideline and brought down. A flag comes out at the 49. But a good connection that time with Cameron Vanahowski.
Yeah.
We'll see what the flag is.
Gain of 16 yards, 17 yards for now.
It's coming back.
Okay.
On a hold.
Oh.
Or a block in the back.
Just scratch that off, unfortunately, for Bowling Green.
Yeah, it was right at the end of the play, too.
So then they might still end up with a gain.
Yeah, it looks like it'll be around the 39-yard line, it looks like. Or are they going to march it off from there?
It should be from the spot of the foul.
Okay. Yeah, it'll be first down and about 3 or 4 yards. 3.
Yeah, so they still end up with first and
3.
3.
From the
First
39.
and 7. Nope, you're right. First and 3.
To Pasley on the far side. He can't get the corner, and he's going to gain about a yard and a half of that 3 yards. Webster on the stop for Clark County.
Webster did a good job from his position to get out there to where Jordan was and hang on to him. Jordan's strong and fast, and he held on enough to get him turned around, and Pasley couldn't pull away from that tackle. So good job on Webster from Clark County.
Clark County, we'll see if they can keep it up for 4 quarters, but they look like a stronger team than they were a year ago.
I agree with that.
They give it back to Welch on the far side. He's got first down yardage across the 50. Still on his feet across the 45 down to the 42-yard line on the far sideline. Gary Welch, a nice run.
Yeah, about 15 yards for Gary. Just takes that ball top side off the edge and then made a couple guys miss and ran by running through a couple tackles for 15 yards and was pretty close to breaking that one on a big run.
He was dragging some men along with him. Fresh set into Clark County territory. A little confusion in the backfield this time, but opens up a hole, and he's got it on the far sideline. That's Welch again, trying to stretch it down to the inside the 5. He was looking for that goal line and just couldn't tiptoe through the final men.
35 yards on a big gain by Gary, and I think what you talked about confusion there, Mark, was a little bit of misdirection with a delay because there was a little bit of a stop and go, and Gary hit that second level of the linebacker level, and he cut back to the top side of the field and was off to the races at that point.
Clark County definitely bit on whatever's going on in the whether it was misdirection or a mistake. It ended up benefiting the Bobcats with a 1st and goal, and now they'll try and push it across the 5, and not a whole bunch there. Welch looking for his first score of the season. Be 2nd and goal.
Gain of about 2, maybe 1.
I think he was at the 6. He's at the 4 now. We'll call it 2. Phillips on the stop for the Indians. Down to 2:12 to go. No score here in the first. Week 1 football from Eagle 102 Sports.
Jacob Rue out to the line, sets his line.
On 2nd and goal, Welch is in for the touchdown. Bowling Green strikes first. Minute 56 to go here in the opening quarter, and it's 6-0 Bobcats here in week 1. Off tackle, no one there. And Bowling Green gets their first score of the season.
Yeah, like you said, off tackle. Gary had a lead blocker and walked in untouched for that 4-yard touchdown.
They'll go for 2, roll out to the near side. And nothing there, brought down is Buffington. So the conversion no good. Minute 56 to go. 6-0. Bowling Green leads Clark County. Week 1 football from Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest Inn, and People's Savings Bank.
Hello, this is Jane Riley from the William Watson Hotel. The William Watson Hotel was built in 1838, was renovated and reopened in 2008. For 15 years, the historic building has told its tale of its 185 years in existence while keeping guests comfortable with modern amenities. To book your stay, call the front desk at the William Watson Hotel at 217-285-6030. Visit your favorite travel website or book online, WilliamWatsonPittsfield.com. William Watson Hotel, the historic hotel on Pittsfield Square.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
Gary Welch for 4 yards, 2-point conversion, no good. 6-0 Bowling Green. As this first quarter has gone quickly. Down to a minute 56 to go. That's the first score of the ball game. Not many passes so far. So the clock has moved. We're used to that in the second half of games.
Yeah, correct. I was laughing at my stupid computer. It's doing what it wants, and it's making me mad. And I'm on air, so I shouldn't say what I want to say. Yeah.
It'll be all right.
It'll be okay.
Week 1.
That 2-point conversion, Chase kind of rolled out, or did roll out here to his right, and got a defender in front of him. Didn't feel like he could throw that over, and he kind of pulled it down himself. And then it was too late. He had a couple other defenders bringing him down for a tackle for loss.
Fielded. The kickoff is at the 15-yard line. And into that second tier all the way out to the 35. Good return that time by Reed Salmons for Clark County.
Yeah, really good return. The only thing I might critique him on is he stopped right here at like the 30-yard line to kind of decide where he was going to go. And once you stop on those kick returns, you're pretty much done. And, you know, those you want to hit hard and keep running fast. But, yeah, again, taking over at the 36-yard line is pretty good.
Gain of 16 on the return. And the second offensive series for the Clark County Indians. And they start on the ground with number 33, Brennan Fuller. And a gain of 5 on the play.
Yeah, good play. They give the ball up the middle. Fuller just takes what Bowling Green gave him, which was that wide open, pretty easy 5-yard run. So, you know, a 5-yard average starts out pretty good in the game.
Down to a minute 20 to go in the first quarter. 6-0 Bowling Green, 2nd and 5 after the gain of 5. They'll try to go to the air, and it's caught on the far side, and that's going to be a touchdown. Straight up the gut, Reed Salmons in for the score. That was from the 41-yard line, so that's a 59-yard touchdown to tie the game with a minute 2 to go.
What number is Reed?
Number 2.
Thank you.
And they can take the lead here with a extra point or a 2-point try. Good hookup.
Yeah.
Between the quarterback plunge and Reed Salmons. They'll try for 2, and this game will remain tied as they stack up and push back for the whistles. 6-6, minute 2 to go in the first. Both teams score late here in the first quarter in week 1 on Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
On your way to cheer on your local teams, make Wood Smoked Meats your first stop to stock up on all your favorites: pork burgers, brats, steaks, and more. Wood Smoked Meats, Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
6-6. 59-yard connection between Plenge and Reed Salmons. And what went wrong on that play for Bowling Green?
Yeah, so I'm sorry, who was the receiver again? Salmons runs a 10-yard slant on Bowling Green. The quarterback, Plenge, gets the ball to him underneath of the Bowling Green corner, right? The Bowling Green corner's not giving up the deep ball. He connects on that slant pass, one of the things we've seen trouble for Bowling Green over the past several years. And then Bowling Green doesn't have a safety over top to stop him.
Mm-hmm.
The near safety or the other side corner comes across and tries to make that tackle, but couldn't catch him either. And, Clark County runs away with a 60-yard touchdown.
So Salmon started it with the 16-yard return, and now they'll squib kick it. Oh, gets through. And Bowling Green will pick it up at the 28. And
should have a whistle.
They're still pushing forward. Forward progress didn't get stopped, and they'll get it all the way to the 32-yard line. So a gain of 4 on the return by, who's that, Vanahowski?
I didn't see who even picked the ball up. It went in. He went into the pile so quickly I never saw him, and then they didn't blow the whistle till late, so I couldn't find out who. I couldn't see who it cleared on.
So first and 10.
I got one job. I know. I'm sorry. Bounce outside. Double bounce outside.
Yeah, Welch still on his feet and brought down high around the head and neck by number 33, Brennan Fuller, but that's a huge gain. That was from the 32 of the Bobcats to the 44 of Clark County.
Yeah, Bowling Green got that. Gary Welch got that ball to the top side of the field. Bowling Green still going left to right. He goes to the top. He bounces out at the second level step and then bounced out again. And number 1, Chase Buffington somehow got out there. That's how fast he is to help block.
Mm-hmm. Nothing.
Oh, he got away.
Welch is drugged down. He got past the first contact, but able to get back to the line of scrimmage. Be 2nd and 10.
I think we'll call that a gain of 0.
Yeah.
I thought he got away there for a second, but
Clark County got some help.
yeah. Looks like it's a little in front of the line of scrimmage, but not much.
And a timeout.
End of the quarter, I think.
Okay, that's it. Yep, end of the first quarter, 6-6. Bowling Green and Clark County here at week 1 from Bowling Green High School on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
Hi, this is Brock Mitchell, and I am a physical therapist with Advanced Physical Therapy in Bowling Green. At Advanced Physical Therapy, we treat everything from sports injuries to work rehabilitation, arthritis, and post-surgical rehabilitation. This includes spinal care, balance issues, and vestibular treatment. You have a choice when it comes to physical therapy, and we hope you choose Advanced Physical Therapy. Conveniently located across from Bowling Green High School on Business 61. Call us today to schedule your next physical therapy appointment at 573-324-6079.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwalader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
Start of the second quarter, and right back to the ground is Buffington, and he takes it across the 40. Gain of about 5 on the play. It's going to be 3rd down for the Bobcats.
I was busy taking our annual or weekly selfie.
Yeah. Actually, got about 8 on that play, so it's going to be, well, third and about 3, so he got 7. Good tough run coming out of the backfield for the quarterback, Chase Buffington.
He can play. He's a heck of a track star, too.
I'll give it back to Welch, who will drag the pile all the way to the 30-yard line for a first down.
It's almost a gain of 10 yards.
Yeah, and he drug guys for at least 6 or 7 of it.
Yeah. Just 12.
Gary looks bigger. I don't know if it's just the normal, year to year, but he looks bigger and stronger.
I'm not going to say that because I think it'll go to his head.
Oh, Hickerson's, it almost looked like he stumbled coming to the line and fell over it.
It did, I agree.
He'll come out, replaced by Mason Murray. Also into the ball game, Jackson Perkins for the Bobcats.
Who is fast.
Someone's got to straighten out that 4 on the back of his jersey. A little bunched up. 11:07 to go in the half.
I'm not sure what conversation we're having, but we're going to get some update here.
They will call the false start. I think they were trying to decide if they should call it or not. Because he was just.
Yeah, but I mean, he was a yard in front of the line of
Yeah.
scrimmage. They had to.
An accidental penalty is still a penalty, right?
That's right.
And they'll push Buffington ahead, get some of that penalty yardage back, about 3 yards of it. It'll be 2nd and 12.
Yeah, I think Jordan was on that carry for, like you said, 3 yards. But Chase was right there. That's one of the things that Bowling Green does in this quarterback run option is he hangs on to the ball a lot, and I think there's a lot of trouble in whether he wants to pull it or keep it.
And, this is his first start.
It is.
Back to throw. Pressure coming. Cross the middle. Caught. And they'll take it forward near the 25 to the 24. Welch on the reception. There on the tackle is Fuller again. He's been all over the field defensively for Clark County. It's going to be 3rd down and about 4. So a gain of 8 on that play. 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter. And to the near side, it's Pasley. He's through and he's got the touchdown. Just made one move, and it was, again, that misdirection that you talked about earlier that led to the big run for Welch. This time it's Pasley. The defense, again, bites on it, and he's in for the score.
Yeah, big run for Jordan, 25 yards on the touchdown. Like you said, just that quick little misdirection or counter, and he makes one extra movement to pop outside, and 25 yards later, he's got 6 points on the board for Bowling Green.
Pasley's first touchdown of the season gives the Bobcats back the leads, 12-6, and they'll go for 2 again. Keep it on the ground this time, and again he's sacked.
Yeah, that came in 50 for Clark County. Amos Phillips came in off of the defensive tackle position right away, had a hold of him almost immediately, and no good on the 2-point conversion.
0 for 2, going for 2 are the Bobcats, 12-6. They lead Clark County, second quarter, 9:52 to go on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, People's Savings Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
At Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana, we're always cooking up ways to serve you better. We're now open Wednesday through Saturday, taking orders from 11 a.m. all the way until 8 p.m., so you've got even more time to enjoy your favorites. We're closed on Sundays, but still available for private events with advanced booking. We've got your cravings covered with extended hours on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Real food, real flavor, right here in Pike County. Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
Great run by Jordan Pasley. Gives Bowling Green back the lead. Hankerson to kick off, and he goes deep with it to the far side. Picked up between the far hash. And Salmons, he's dangerous.
Yeah.
And brought down at the 35-yard line, and that's where Clark County will take over.
It took 3 Bobcats to tackle him there.
That kid's pretty legit.
Andrew Jones, it says on the tackle.
9:44 to go, and Bobcat defense needs a stop or a takeaway, I think, here. Give the offense a chance to build that 2-score lead. They spread it out. Loaded backfield. A little confusion back there. Time ticking down to 12 on the play clock. And it's a pitch to the near side, kind of a delayed pitch, and brought down by Murray after a gain of about a yard and a half.
Was that Reed Salmons on that carry again?
I think it was Fuller.
Fuller.
No, it was
Number 3.
No, it was Fuller. It was either Fuller or Webster on the pitch. I think it was Fuller, though. Roll out this time for Plenge. Puts it in the air to the far side, and there and dropped. Intended target that time was Connor Waples.
Hit his receiver right in the stomach and just couldn't hang on to it.
So 3rd and 9. (12-6) is the Bobcat lead. Seems like Clark County is kind of taking their time a little bit more on this possession, as that one's dropped short. The feet slipped out of under Cash Wilson as he tried to cut back, and it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, it almost looked like he rushed that throw, but didn't put any extra heat on it. And like you said, it was short by a yard or two. Oliver Niemeyer gets credit for the defense, but.
So now you're 4th and 9. You're at your own 36.
Yeah, I think you punted here.
Yeah.
You're not down by that much to just give up on football tactics.
Reed Salmons is back to punt. Ooh, short punt, and he shanked it out of bounds at the 50.
Bowling Green takes over right, like you said, right at the 50.
Wow. That's a break for Bowling Green. They're going to give him the 40. Okay, I thought the one official had the ball for a second. Okay, back to the 50.
It is right at the 50.
8:56 to go. Half field for the offense. There's that misdirection again, and this time they snuff it out.
Ooh.
Pasley breaks a tackle, however, and gets back to the line of scrimmage, and actually
7 Indians there on that tackle.
2nd and 10. And he was the one giving pops.
Yeah, gain is 0. Like you said, they caught Jordan right away. He did a good job to burn as much time on the clock as he did, but he had 7 Clark County players on him.
So 2nd and 10. They go up the gut this time, and almost breaking through was Gary Welch. He got 6. It'll be 3rd and 4. 75 on the tackle, Riley Moeller.
Riley Moeller.
For the Clark County Indians.
3rd and 4.
Down to 25 on the play clock. 7:53 to go in the half. 6-6 ball, or a 12-6 ball game. Bowling Green leads. This time, Chase keeps it, and he'll lose a yard. That was that option. It's going to be 4th and 5.
It almost looked like a designed quarterback draw. Get him drop back on a 3-step drop, and then he dives into it. He turns into a running back and takes off. But as soon as he set his back foot, he almost ducked right away, like he had an Indian defender on him right away.
So 4th and 5. Clock rolling down to 7:12. Roll out. Here he goes into the air, and he overthrows Niemeyer on the far side, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Back to Clark County, and now the Indians a chance to draw even.
Yeah, at 7 minutes left here. It's almost like that misdirection didn't work this time. And then they tried a couple new plays, which is good to see Bowling Green do, but they weren't quite enough to cut any path for Bowling Green to get out and going.
4 plays. You got 5 yards out of it, and give it back to the Clark County offense. And not a whole bunch there on the far side for Fuller. He gets about 3, 2nd and 7. Shy of midfield.
I'm not sure who made that tackle. It looked like Jacob Rue made that tackle. Christopher Ike, they said, got that tackle. Well, that'd be a 62, so I was close.
Yeah. On 2nd down, pitch there to the far side, and they'll get across midfield short of the 1st down. Fuller, that was a different look from Clark County.
Good pitch out to Fuller there.
Welch on the stop. Stopped him short of the 1st down, 3 yards to go. 3rd and 3. Midway point coming up in the 2nd quarter.
Clark County cuts out just a little bit each play, but they're not getting anything real big other than that big pass, and I don't know why we've not seen them try that again yet.
That would have been a good spot for it. They'll get the 1st down. Fuller again, and he's just becoming a workhorse on this drive for the Indians.
Gain of about 6 yards there for Fuller.
5:49 to play in the half.
Well, on 3rd down, your defense is half expecting a pass play, so maybe here coming out in 1st down, 1st and 10, you'll see Clark County try that slant pass again.
Ike on the stop again.
Ooh.
Almost took off early, that receiver on the near side. They go to the far side with a little dump-off pass, and out of bounds is number 11, Connor Waples. After a 10-yard gain, it looks like. Buffington on the stop. Back-to-back 1st down plays. Clock stops with 5:31 to go, and the Indians are on the move.
Yeah, Cash Wilson was the wide receiver on this side. He was kind of making an adjustment to where he was at, according to the side judge, and his movement coincided awfully close with the snap of the ball.
1st and 10 from the Bobcat 37-yard line. They put Salmons in motion, and flags come again on that motion play. 2nd time they've false started.
Encroachment defense.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. So 1 on each side. 1st and 5 for Clark County. Now they're inside the 30 to about the 27.
Clark County still running out of that shotgun, 1 running back.
Pressure coming. Dumped off to the far side. It's caught by Waples again, and he's taken out of bounds after getting the 1st down, gain of about 8 on the play. That was very close to being a sack of Plenge.
Yeah, it looks like they almost run that slot receiver screen a little bit, where he takes a step or two, the line lets everybody go, then he's got some lead blockers, and Plenge kind of dumps the ball down. It was a little behind him, but he did a good job to make that catch and gain.
1st and 10 inside the 25 now. Low snap. And that leads to a loss on the play. Who came through that time? Number 55 for the Bobcats, Dallas Henderson.
Is that
tackle for a 5-yard loss? That was Fuller on the carry. 2nd and 15. Takes them outside the 20 to about the 23.
Is this outside of field goal range?
Yeah, sure.
4 wide receivers.
They're going to throw here. Plenty of time across the middle and through the hands that time of Reed Salmons. High throw, but he was up there. It just went through his hands.
He put that ball in a good spot. Salmons went up to get it and just couldn't hang on to it. And he was down at the 1-yard line, if not the goal line. I mean, that could have been a touchdown if they'd connected.
Down to 4:27 to go. Clock stops on the incompletion. And it's 3rd down, 3rd and 15. Back to throw again. Little dump off, and how did he complete that? I mean, that tackle was already started.
Yeah.
Who was that on there? Mason Murray?
Mason Murray.
Had him wrapped up as he caught the ball. And it'll be 4th and 15. Like you said, outside of field goal range.
Yeah, outside of field goal range.
So they'll have to go for it on 4th and about 20. 18 maybe?
Yeah.
Loss of 3 on the play, we'll say. And a timeout's going to be taken by the offense. First timeout burned by Clark County here in the first half. 12-6, they trail Bowling Green, 3:46 to go in the second quarter. This is Week 1 football on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
Noah Builders in Silex is a proud supporter of all area athletes. They're a small, locally owned contractor with over 25 years of experience in custom and new home construction. Noah Builders wants to take your forever home plan and make it a reality. Call or visit Noah Builders at noahbuildersinc.com.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Nice to have the cheerleaders back this season.
It really is. I agree with that 100%.
It was kind of quiet last year.
Yeah, we got some of the parents, some of the moms out doing the jumping jacks and cheering on, so we got some motivation, but it is nice to see that. It looks like they got new uniforms.
4th and 18 for Clark County. Big play for the Bobcat defense, up by 6. Ball aired out near side, and that is caught for a touchdown.
Wow.
Salmons. Is that who it was? It is. Reed Salmon's second touchdown ties the game at 12 with 3:38 to go in the first half.
What number is Salmon's?
2. Number 2, yep. Wow.
Great throw.
He just put some air under it and let Salmons run underneath and caught it in the end zone for the touchdown on 4th and 18. And they'll try and take the lead here with their second 2-point attempt. Clark County's got to be pretty jacked. Having this game tied, almost took the lead. Incomplete on the 2-point try. Just led the receiver, Connor Waples, a little too much on that crossing route. And they come up empty. 3:38 to go. It's the Bobcats 12, the Indians 12 here in Week 1 on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
This year, People's Savings Bank is celebrating 90 years of serving our community. For 9 decades, we've been more than just a bank. We've been your neighbors, your partners, and your trusted friends. As we mark this milestone, we're reflecting on our roots and looking ahead to the next 90 years of helping you achieve your dreams. Join us in celebrating 90 years of strength, service, and community. People's Savings Bank, the people you know and trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
So second touchdown of the ball game for Reed Salmons, receiving from Bennett Plenge, and it's 12-12.
Yeah, great throw from Plunge to Salmons. He just puts that ball up, beautiful spiral, beautiful throw, out in front of his receiver to go get it, who was a yard or two in front of the Bowling Green defender. And it's one of the things, Mark, that we've talked about year after year after year, is this is something that Bowling Green has to fix, and that's their ability to defend a pass or at least not get beat deep. And Clark County has scored twice on 2 touchdowns worth a double-digit worth of numbers, 59-yard touchdown and a 17-yard touchdown.
Again, a squibber picked up cleanly on the near side, cutting across, and all the way to the 38-yard line. Good return that time by Andrew Jones.
Yeah, the freshman, Andrew Jones.
Didn't used to play for the Braves or
the might be
Orioles.
You might be off on years here,
Yeah.
but yeah, I think there was an Andrew Jones. I think he's a quarterback or running back coming up, a kid to watch in the future.
I think you're right on that, yeah. So Bowling Green needs a touchdown here in the final 3:29 of this first half. You don't want to go in tied or behind in your home opener, week 1, gain of 4 on the play.
Yeah, Gary Welch just to dive with the lead blocker, gains 4 yards. And I agree with you, Mark. I think that Bowling Green wants to score here. They don't want to come out in the second half and kick the ball back to Clark County, tied or down. I mean, right now they're tied, but I think kicking the ball to your opponent up a touchdown is much better.
Inside on the draw, and they get it close to the first down, about a yard short. 3rd and 1 as Welch took that one.
Man, it looks like if Chase can find a way to fake that give there to Gary on that play and keep it himself, it'd be a big gain because he kind of faked his carry out here by himself, and there wasn't a defender out here with him.
3rd and 1 from the 47-yard line of the Bobcats. And they've got the first down yardage. Drug backwards after getting to midfield. Gain of 3 on the play and a first.
It's Gary Welch on that carry again.
Down to 2:13 though, as these little chunks, they'll get you first downs, but they also eat a lot of clock.
Cameron Vradahovsky, this kid is an athlete too. I like when he checks into the game. I don't know what grade he is in. He is a sophomore, but certainly a kid that can contribute to a team.
Back to throw. Pressure coming, and Chase is sacked. I mean, they are getting through super easily on that far side. Dallas Davis with the sack, and that's all the way back to the 40, and the Bobcats will have to burn a timeout here with 1:54 to go.
Yeah, that topside defensive end came in completely untouched, and Chase did a good job to hold the ball. I guess it looked almost like he turned his head just as contact was made, and you know, those hits in the back that you don't see coming are typically what causes you to lose the ball, but Chase saw that coming, was able to hang on to the ball for, well, it says it's a loss of 6 yards.
Yeah, that's actually not as bad as I thought. Timeout on the field, 1:54 to go in the half. Bobcats need something here to end the first half on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by William Watson Hotel and Watson 1838, The Country Store, Wood Smoked Meats, and Hayden's Motorsports.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Ask me, Ashley Jenkins, about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest End, and People's Savings Bank.
Buffington rolls out, throws across his body, and that one is incomplete. Good defending that time. Niemeyer was the intended target. It was there, but he got hit as the ball was up above his head. Who was it, number 8?
8.
Lucas Weaver on
Oliver,
the coverage.
Oliver runs a corner route here, comes out to the outside post or sideline, and the ball is thrown. He's running, looking over his right shoulder. The throw is to his outside, so he's got to turn around. He has to make an adjustment to the ball, which is difficult. He makes a good adjustment and gets his hand up. The ball lands just about in his hands as contact is made, and those are really difficult catches to make.
Because you got to pull it down from above your head, probably on your fingertips, and twist your body while you're getting hit.
So much to think about in control.
Little reverse, and almost breaking free. The ball came loose after the play was blown dead, as that was Pasley on the carry. Got a couple of yards back, but it's going to be 4th and about 14.
Yeah, we might see a punt here.
12-12 ball game, minute 12 to go in the first half. You got 14 on the play clock.
It's like Bowling Green's offsides here. They didn't call it, though.
We still had 7 or 8 seconds as he punted that away, and it'll take a good Bowling Green roll inside the 10 down to about the 9-yard line.
It wasn't very pretty, but it sure rolled good for Bowling Green.
So 55-second possession here for Clark County to try and take the lead. I'm taking 3 shots here.
Yeah, I am too. Especially the way they've been throwing.
I'm definitely not kneeling down. First and 10 from their own 10. Indians are going to keep it on the ground. That's not what anyone was expecting.
Is that a flag?
No,
nope.
He got him on the shoulder pad.
Okay.
As Fuller is brought down after a gain of almost 10. Valahowski on the carry, or on the tackle.
Yep. It's pretty close. The way he fell looked almost like a horse collar, but like you said, he must have got his shoulder pads.
And a timeout taken by Clark County with 46 seconds to go. They got 9 on the play, so it's going to be 2nd and 1 for the Indians. We're going to have a ball game here.
Yes, I think so.
(12-12). Couple of touchdowns for receptions for Reed Salmons. Both Pasley and Welch scores for the Bobcats here in the first half. We'll have the halftime report for you in about 45 seconds of game clock, 46 to be exact, as the teams come back on the field after that short timeout.
They talked about a special show at halftime. Cleet Miller's going to kick a field goal. I don't know if he's here or not to do that or not.
How many yards are we talking about?
Well,
is this like the Gronk thing?
It started off as like a 25-yard challenge between some of us and the superintendent, Mr. Larson, has turned it into some astronomical number. It's probably not happening. I haven't seen Cleet.
Here's the shot. Down the field.
Wide
it's
open.
Caught. And that's a big chunk of yardage out across midfield, brought down. They're going to give him the 48.
Number 14.
Yeah, that was just a great throw and a great catch by Cash Wilson. And another timeout taken with 32 seconds to go in the first half. We'll take a timeout as well. 12-12 ball game, and now Clark County looking dangerous on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Service and Supply Co-op, Buchanan Excavating, DG Firearms, and Bill Allen Auction Service.
State Farm in Pittsfield understands that life can be tough. The State Farm staff is there to help you make smart decisions when it comes to all your insurance needs. Call or stop by the office Monday through Friday between 9 to 5 to talk to an agent. State Farm in Pittsfield is located at 311 Half West Washington Street in Pittsfield, serving Pike County, Illinois, and the surrounding areas.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
They reset the clock to 46 seconds, so they added 14 seconds. Oh, and I thought the last play was in the 40s, wasn't it?
I thought so too.
4-0, so... All right, that's a little bit better.
4-0. Clark in shotgun. Again, 4 wide receivers.
And whistles blow.
Clark County can't take a timeout. They just did. I think he wants clarification on the clock.
Yeah.
There needs to be an issue here because I get that he wants some clarification, but quite literally he's giving his team a timeout.
Yeah.
Now they're coming to the center here now. Looks like he's going to reset sometime. Nope.
I think it's right, but it just kind of looks weird the way you have to start it off. Back to throw. Near sideline.
Another good throw.
That is incomplete. I think he would have been out of bounds anyway.
Plenge has got a cannon on him.
Yes,
He's got
he does.
real pretty spiral, and he can put the ball out here. But I think you're right. It was a yard or two out of bounds, but, man, he put it in the right spot.
Lucas Weaver, the intended target.
I guess not. He put it out front.
Yes.
How about that?
It would have been right there. I think he had a foot on either side of the sideline when he dove for it. So 2nd and 10 from the Bobcat 48. Only took 5 seconds off the clock. Here we go again. He's going to come to the near sideline, throw it back across his body. It's caught and brought down. As again, it was Reed Salmons. Perkins on the stop. Jackson Perkins for Bowling Green. Or was it Murray? Sorry. 27 seconds to go. Throwing again. Got a man, almost intercepted. Down to 17 seconds to go. Be 2nd down. Wadahowski almost pulled down the INT.
Got his hand in there to keep it from score. Another really good throw by Plenge. Almost a touchdown for the Indians.
There was a little bit of contact from both the receiver and the defensive back for Bowling Green. They let him play. Low snap. Pump fake. Comes near sideline with it. Down the line, and that is incomplete.
Wow.
And there's the flag. Yep.
Yeah, well, I can't believe who they're going to – both players.
Yeah, they were both jockeying.
Had hand on one another. So if there's one flag here, there should be 2.
Yeah. And that's going to make it a 1st and goal from about the 7.
Still waiting for the call.
Yeah. Yep.
Yep.
So 1st and goal with 11 seconds to go. So now they've got options. But I think they're going to keep it in the air. Clark County looking for their first lead of the night. Back to throw. Plenge. To the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown. And, oh, no, he dropped it. He juggled it across that line. And it's no score on the play.
Wow.
Remains 12-12. 4 seconds to go. Welch on the coverage. Whew. I'll have to ask April how close that was. She was right there, Johnny, on the spot on the sideline.
In the big leagues, right, you got to hold the ball through the catch, and I'm not 100% sure if that applies here. But if he was bobbling as he hit the ground, it wouldn't be considered control.
Yeah.
So good play on Gary because he was beat to make up ground and cause that disruption.
Be 2nd and goal. There's 4 seconds to go, so you would think this would be the last play of the half. Timeout was taken. Halftime report coming up. Game just over an hour old. 12-12. Late in the first half, Bowling Green's never trailed.
They have not.
Two long touchdowns have tied it up twice for the Indians.
And that's one of the things, even over the years, we can say about the Bowling Green defense is we do see that defense tighten up really when they need it. They give up some big plays, but, man, in these short yardages or compact areas, the defense can really stick together and stop some plays.
Yeah. So it'll be 2nd and goal. Excuse me. Well, he's set up outside the 15, rather, and flags come out. And again, that's on that motion play again.
He's asking Coach Spiegel what he wants, it looks like.
Is a runoff an option?
Yeah. Of course, you take this here, of course.
It's against the Bobcats?
Yep, against the defense. Is that a neutral zone infraction?
Apparently. So that gives him 5 yards.
I don't know what it was.
He gave himself a little self-hug. The referee did, whatever that call is.
Ethan.
5 yard.
That's this.
Put a man in motion.
Looking at the flat, looking at the cross.
A cross and incomplete, and that's the end of the half. Intended target that time was number 8, Lucas Weaver. And we go to the half, tied at 12. Clark County can't take the lead in prime position. Good job by the Bobcat defense. The Indians will have it to start the second half. And our halftime report is coming up on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service specializes in all things plumbing, from repairs and professional installations to detailed camera inspections and new home construction. Their expert team has you covered. Experience quality plumbing done right. Call Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service today at 573-719-9474.
Pepsi Cola Bottling Company is a proud sponsor of the local schools and their athletes. When it's time to quench that thirst, reach for one of the many Pepsi products, including Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Sundrop, or the all-new Starry Lemon Lime. Pepsi Cola Bottling Company in New Haven and Bowling Green wishes all the area athletes a great season.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
Hi, this is Shelley Clucky with Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We appreciate the value of working hard and making sure you've taken steps to make sure you're prepared for whatever comes your direction. Best wishes to all of our area athletes for another amazing season from myself and Corey Buchanan at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the Square in Bowling Green.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
Halftime here at Bowling Green High School. Mark Front and Chris Grody back in the broadcast booth, and the debut for the Bobcats has been kind of back and forth here against Clark County. This is a team you took care of on the road last season, but they have definitely improved, and the Bobcats, I think, are going to talk about a lot of things in the locker room going into the second half, because that deep ball, Bennett Plenge has been absolutely fantastic for the Clark County Indians so far in this ball game.
Well, and to give you how fantastic he's been so far, Mark, he's 8 for 15 for 153 yards and 2 touchdowns. So, I mean, in a half of high school football, that's not really too terrible at all. On the running side of the game for them, Fuller has kind of been their main carrier with 7 carries for 23 yards, so he's averaging just over 3 yards a carry. And really, that's been it for them. Plunge hasn't run the ball yet tonight, and I have Webster running the ball 1 time for 2 yards.
Yeah, Reed Salmons is the guy on the other end of those passes, and he hasn't had to work too hard. Just get where that ball is, because it's been such a nice ball from Bennett Plenge so far. But
he's got 3 catches, Mark. 1, 2, 3 for 60 yards, 76 yards, almost 100 yards receiving in that of the 153.
Yeah, I'd say he's probably around $150 all-purpose, because he's also done a good job returning kickoffs so far in this ball game. So Salmons, he does a good job getting open, and Bennett Plenge does not miss too often. Now let's get to some of the things we liked from Bowling Green. I thought the first quarter was a lot better offensively than the second quarter. The running game has been pretty decent between new feature back Gary Welch and Jordan Pasley. They didn't have as much room in the second quarter, however.
Yeah, Jordan Pasley's carried the ball for 8 times for 45 yards, averaging over 5.5 yards a carry with a touchdown.
Yeah, most of those yards are on that score.
Yeah, he had a 25-yard touchdown early in the second quarter. And then Gary has carried the ball for Bowling Green. Gary Welch carried the ball 16 times for 133 yards, averaging just over 8 yards a carry with a touchdown also.
The concerning thing for the Bowling Green offense is that new quarterback Chase Buffington just has not had time to set and throw. As soon as he gets in the backfield, Clark County's been able to bust through on that blind side.
Well, and I will tell you that in the offense that Bowling Green runs, I talk about quarterbacks setting their feet and throwing. That's where accuracy comes from. But in the offense that Bowling Green runs, that's not really the way their quarterbacks are taught or what is expected out of them. They're supposed to be able to throw the ball on the run, and it's just more difficult for an athlete to make those. Now, a lot of people are listening and going, well, I watch professional quarterbacks do it all the time. Yeah, well, those guys have thrown that pass specifically millions of times, right? They do it all the time, all day, every day.
Yeah.
And Chase is new at the quarterback position this year. And for guys that are not new at the quarterback position, throwing the ball on the run, it's not always good. Plunge, who we've talked about doing a very good night tonight, the time or two we've seen him throw the ball on the run, the ball has been off the mark, but when he sets his feet and throws, he's very accurate. So I think Bowling Green needs to find a way to get their quarterback out into the flat area to connect to some of their receivers, and I think you'll see that passing game improve.
Well, and I like the change Coach Allen made for Clark County. Early on, it was the little dink and dunk passes, and Bowling Green was trying. I mean, they had a hand in Plenge's face.
Yeah.
Sits back now. Plenge has all day to sit back there and pick whatever guy he wants to throw to. Most often, Reed Salmons. But when you have that much time and you're that good of a passer, wow.
Well, and something that you can do in Bowling Green's advantage here to kind of give Chase a little bit more time is get him out of that under center position and give him that shotgun, which is what we've seen Clark County run all night. Now, I don't know what level of practice they've done for that because, the third quarter is not the greatest time for you to run shotgun if you've not practiced at all. But that's something that they can do and they can consider, but it's risk reward, right?
Yeah.
Is it what is worth it, what isn't? Because if I go into shotgun, I take away from that quick snap offense that does give Bowling Green a pretty big advantage most games.
Nice job by the band. That's their debut for the season as well. 12-12 our score after 2 quarters. The Bobcats have held the lead twice, and Clark County has tied it twice so far. And it was actually the Indians who had the chance to take the halftime lead. But we're all knotted up through 2 quarters, and Clark County will have the ball to start the second half. We'll have more of the halftime report for you after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicki Cadwallader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
If you've got land that needs clearing or drainage that needs attention, call Buchanan Excavating in Nebo. They offer professional skid loader and mini excavator services, specializing in brush cutting for trees 8 inches and under, CRP cleanup, and tile repair. Whether it's pulling unwanted trees or tackling tough terrain, Buchanan Excavating gets the job done right. Local, dependable, and ready to help. Visit their Facebook page and get your next project lined up. Buchanan Excavating in Nebo.
This is Jonah Jones with Community State Bank of Missouri. At Community State Bank, we believe in keeping your money where it matters, here at home. Community State Bank is committed to serving our neighbors with personalized financial solutions. Whether you're looking to grow your savings or need a loan for that next big step, we are here to help. Your loan decisions are made by people who understand your needs because we live here too. Community State Bank of Missouri with branches in Bowling Green and Troy. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Looking for hard-to-find firearms or want to customize your AR to your exact specifications? DG Firearms in Bowling Green has got you covered. DG Firearms now offers the ARC 90 payment plan, making it easier than ever to get the gear you need with flexible payment options. Whether you need parts and accessories for your pistols, rifles, or shotguns, or you're interested in laser engraving or Cerakote for that personalized touch, DG Firearms can deliver. They also have reloading equipment, suppressors, and so much more. Veteran-owned, family-operated, DG Firearms is your go-to for quality and service. Visit them at 115 Business Highway 61 North in Bowling Green or online at dgfirearmsllc.com.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, People's Savings Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
12-12 our score through 2 quarters. And do you have the scoring rundown for us?
Yes, I do. We started late in the first quarter with 1:56 left. Bowling Green scored on a 4-yard run by Gary Welch. The 2-point conversion was no good. Then with just, 50 seconds later, Clark County scores on a 59-yard pass to Salmons from Plenge. 59-yard touchdown pass. The 2-point conversion was no good, making it 6-6. Bowling Green scores pretty early in the second quarter with 9:52 left on a 25-yard run by Jordan Pasley. 2-point conversion is no good. And then Clark County responds 6 minutes later with 3:38 on a 17-yard pass from Plenge to Salmons again. And again, the 2-point conversion was no good, bringing us to our current score, 12-12.
At the half, Louisiana on the road leads Scotland County 13-7.
Okay.
21-8. I believe that's Mendon Unity leading Pleasant Hill in week 1. That's at Mendon. So a couple of the scores from around the area that we're watching.
Hey, did I tell you that I went to St. Olaf University today?
St. Olaf.
Yep.
That's where Rose Nyland's from,
right? That's exactly why we went.
Yeah.
That's exactly why. We were on the way back home. We stopped, and you might note the new cool socks that I'm wearing are from that university.
Well, there you go.
So Rose Nyland is from a real place.
I don't think she was from there, but I think they'll claim her.
The character was from there.
Okay, all right.
So she grew up. She had a hog. She had a
I
pig.
thought they made it up.
I don't think that's right.
No? Okay.
I think that's true.
Oh, okay.
Golden Girls.
Yeah. Oh, I love the Golden Girls. Wasn't a big fan of, what was it? What was the spinoff, Golden Palace?
Oh, I don't remember
where
that.
they ran the hotel. It was
Nope, I don't remember
after B. Arthur left the show. It actually went from NBC to CBS.
Mm.
I know way too much about the Golden
You
Girls.
do know
and we're
a lot
talking,
more than I do.
We're talking about it way too much
Yeah,
here
that's
at the
true.
half.
Football.
12-12 our score here through 2 quarters. Take a break. Second half about 6 minutes away here on Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
Eagles Bluff Golf Course in Clarksville is a locally owned public course, available for play 7 days a week. For more information, call, visit, or go online to eaglesbluffgolf.com.
The Eagles Nest Inn Bed and Breakfast in Louisiana is where history, comfort, and charm come together. Explore quaint streets, visit local attractions, and return to comfort at the end of the day. Call or book online at theeaglesnestinbb.com.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
It's time to visit Hayden's Motorsports Center in Frankfort. Time to ride with Honda and Polaris ATVs, side-by-sides, and motorcycles. Time to work with Steel and Husqvarna chainsaws, weed eaters, leaf blowers, and more. Hayden's Motorsports Center, just off Highway 61 North in Frankfort.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
Second half, about 4.5 minutes away as the teams come out of the locker rooms. Tied at 12, it'll be Clark County to receive the second half kickoff. And if you're Bowling Green, ride the momentum of a couple of great defensive plays to end the first half to start the second half. You need a 3-and-out or a turnover. I haven't seen a turnover yet this season for either side.
Yeah, we've been pretty close. We had a couple really close plays here both, but you're right. You ride those defensive highs here where Clark County really looked like they had this touchdown to go up here in the near corner, but the receiver couldn't quite hang on to the ball. Bowling Green's going to have to find that way to shut down that deep pass from Plenge and the slant pass, which we've seen very effective so far tonight for them too.
Neither team hit a 2-point conversion either in the first half. Both teams 0 for 2. That's an oddity. I haven't seen that recently.
Yeah. Well, I think for the Bowling Green side, on their 2-point conversions, most of them were pass attempts. One of them certainly was. And they're just not able to get the ball out of the hands of the quarterback down to their receivers yet. So they're going to have to find a way to get the ball out quicker or get him back farther away from the line of scrimmage to give him more time.
A lot of smart guys in that locker room for Bowling Green, so hopefully they can make the adjustment. And, again, I talked about it a little bit in the pregame, the mindset. You went into their place last year, beat up on Clark County. Well, they're not the same team. Also, the only game action you really have is they scored twice in 8 plays in the Jamboree last week at Hannibal.
Okay.
They start this game, didn't get one on the first series, but scored a couple of touchdowns there in the late first quarter, early second quarter. So you kind of get that feeling, okay, this is how our offense runs. We'll score every 4 or every 8 plays, whatever it is. And you kind of get a little lackadaisical at times.
And I think the Jamboree, I like the Jamboree in some aspects because you really get to see what you can do. But there are other aspects of the Jamboree that I don't, because I think there are some false rationalizations there a little bit. Like you come in and all of a sudden you're doing really well, and then you sub in guys you're doing really well, and you're like, okay, well, then from the Jamboree to today, some things change, right? Some positions change, some players change, and then that affects that very negatively very quickly. I do like the Jamboree because when you're really strong and you're doing really well, it allows you to test yourself against some of the bigger schools. And I think that's what Joe Chin did when he was here, and Mark Sinclair continued, because they had some kids that they knew could go in and challenge some of these bigger schools and see where they're going to line up against them, which gives them, Hannibal, we didn't fare very well against Hannibal in the Jamboree this year, which they're big. They're always big. What are they, class 5 or class 2? But we fared well against the other schools our size. So I don't know. The Jamboree really is a coin toss as to what you get out of it.
Yeah, what you know and how you feel coming out of it.
Yeah, to me, if you dominate at the Jamboree against everybody, okay, we're going to be.
Yeah.
But if your Jamboree is like, we did kind of good here, then again, you're coin toss. You're like, I don't know how we did.
Yeah, exactly. We'll take a break, come back, second half, about a minute and a half away, 12-12, and it'll be Bowling Green kicking off to Clark County to start quarter number 3, up next on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by William Watson Hotel and Watson 1838, The Country Store, Wood Smoked Meats, and Hayden's Motorsports.
Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green is right here for you and your family. The Hannibal Regional Medical Group team of primary care providers are ready to help guide you on your path to better health. To schedule an appointment, just call 573-324-2241. Hannibal Regional Medical Group in Bowling Green.
Lynn's Heritage House, your home for affordable and home-like senior living, is perfect for independent seniors or those needing assistance with daily activities. Lynn's has a dedicated staff providing around-the-clock support and comprehensive health monitoring. Residents can relish the same lifestyle they've always enjoyed, but with the peace of mind knowing help is available when needed. If you or someone you know is ready for a retirement home or needs care from a hospital stay or surgery, call Lynn's to set up a tour and visit soon. Lynn's Heritage House, 800 Kelly Lane, Louisiana.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
I know that guy.
Yeah, I think he has to go back to work next week.
Ha! Well, I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Chad's not used to that.
Chad, if you're listening, we're laughing at you.
Yeah.
But you're doing a good job. Bowling Green kick into Clark County, going right to left.
And Hickerson puts the boot into it.
Good kick.
Right at the hash marks, fielded at the 20-yard line, up the middle, and he's going to reverse and
he's still going.
Got away, and he's going to take it. Broke that tackle for Murray, spun him around. He's going to take the kickoff all the way to the house. Touchdown, Clark County, an 80-yard return, and the first lead of the night for the Indians. What a run by Brennan Fuller. He broke that tackle of Mason Murray. Murray spun him completely around a 360, shed him, and he was gone, off to the races. What a run, what a return by Brennan Fuller to make it 18-12.
Yeah, Bowling Green had him at the 45, 50-yard line, spun him around a complete circle. He never lost his feet, and then he ran another 55 yards completely untouched.
And that is not the kind of start you want for the second half. 18-12, Clark County, first lead of the ball game. And they'll blow up the two-point tries. They tried to feed Fuller again, and it was timed perfectly by the Bowling Green defense. The linebackers broke through and ended that one before it started. 11:44, 16 seconds, an 80-yard return, and a first lead of the night for Clark County at 18-12 on Bowling Green here in the second half on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Service and Supply Co-op, Buchanan Excavating, DG Firearms, and Bill Allen Auction Service.
Everyone needs help with something at some point in their life. This is Tracy B. with PCHD, and I am here to remind you that we have certified community health workers staffed at our office that offer assistance for free to those who need help navigating local resources and more. Please don't hesitate to call 573-324-2111 to learn more or visit our website at pikecountyhealth.org.
Central State Bank's team takes the time to understand your unique needs and goals. Join thousands of satisfied customers and experience the personal touch and professional service that set them apart. Visit one of the convenient locations in Pleasant Hill, Pittsfield, Kinderhook, Quincy, and Clayton. Central State Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
18-12. Clark County leads. 80-yard return and the squib kick falling on at the 37-yard line. That's where Bowling Green will take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, there's somebody in the backfield of the kickoff return team for Bowling Green that Clark County does not want to kick the ball to because they have only squib kicked it.
Mm-hmm.
The squib kicked it once or twice. It went fairly deep, but they're trying to keep it into that second level. Or they don't like their kick team. One or the other. I don't know which it is.
1st and 10 for the Bobcats, trailing for the first time in this ball game. Buffington hands off. Oh, no, he kept it on that option. He's going to have to fight to get back to the line of scrimmage. He actually will get a yard.
Yeah, they do that. It's not a run-pass option, but it's an option. And Chase fakes that ball up front to Gary, keeps it himself. He did have Jordan Pasley behind him, but he had no opportunity to pitch it because he was wrapped up almost immediately. Yeah. Gary was wrapped up pretty quick, too, in that play.
2nd and 9. And it's Welch this time, and he'll get about 6. So it'll be 3rd and 3.
And see, that's that play where I talk about again, Mark, how Chase gets the ball. He's all by himself out here. Nobody's even looking at him.
Mm-hmm.
So it's almost like if he could get that fake right, he could have a big chance for a big play out here on the side. But
10:45 to go in the third quarter. Bobcats trail by 6. He keeps it himself this time, has the first down. Chase Buffington.
And should have been tackled for a loss, but.
Yeah, and we got an injured Bobcat. That is Jordan Pasley. As he's struggling to get back to his feet. He will under his own power. That seemed like something happened as the play was ending between him and Grady Webster. Pasley sheds the helmet as he comes to the near side with the trainers.
He's got a limp, but he's walking on his own.
Yeah. This is probably the hottest day of the week, too.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised we didn't get the mandatory water breaks.
I don't even want to talk about that. See, now you got Coach going.
Yeah. Clock running.
High formation.
Did get the first down, and here's Gary Welch laying down the shoulder, going over the top of Fuller for a gain of 5.
He had lead blockers, but he took Fuller on himself. And almost like if he'd bounced that ball outside, don't take the hit. Bounce outside and take what they give you, but still a gain of 5 yards.
Yep.
It might be a little closer to 6, but.
Under 10 minutes to go in the third. Game was tied at 12 at the half. Opening kickoff of the second half was returned for a touchdown by Fuller. And forward progress stopped after a gain of about 3. It's going to be 3rd and almost 2.
Well, they only gave him about 2 there, huh? Maybe 3.
I didn't see who had the carry on that one. But it's 3rd and short.
Gary Welch.
Clark County waits in their defense. 10 on the play clock. Roll out. Buffington has a block. He's got the first down and then more. Finally brought down by Fuller. Fuller's just everywhere lately after scoring that touchdown, but Bowling Green gets the first on a nice run.
Yeah,
good blocking out front.
Yeah, biggest run of the night for Chase. He had good blocking up front, like you said. He brought the ball to the near side of the field on that quarterback keeper, quarterback sweep. And Bowling Green had one blocker engaged, and then Gary Welch just kind of helped finish that block off, made it wide open for
Welch again, up the middle. He's got a gain of about 10 or more. Yeah, they're going to give him 9.5. 2nd and 1. Down to 8:45 to go in the quarter.
Bowling Green on the march here.
I think they kind of needed a long, sustained drive as they go inside again and get the first down.
Who was the ball carrier that time?
Vodahowski.
Cameron, I'm going to put him on here.
I think that's that play a couple plays ago. I think it was Cameron to get, on that one as well.
Okay.
He's kind of taking that Pasley role as he tries to work out whatever is ailing him. Looks like they're taping up something lower body.
Ankle.
On the near sideline.
That's a foot, Mark.
Yeah, I know. I didn't want to be
Chase Buns.
HIPAA laws,
Oh, excuse me. Yeah. That's past medical history. This is current.
Yeah.
Chase with what, 6 yards, looks like? Not 5.
Yeah, he got 5 on that play. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Carried the ball to the near side here, going right to left. Just that quarterback big sweep again. He's got 2 lead blockers, gains 5 yards. That seems to be working for Bowling Green, giving the ball inside and then letting Chase keep it on that big quarterback sweep.
4 minutes gone here in the third quarter. Here's Welch up on the draw to the near side, and he's got the first down. It's going to be 1st and goal from, I think, the 5-yard line.
Yes, another gain of 10 yards. That misdirection or counter, whatever you want to call it, or delay seems to work really well because he just almost takes a stutter step. Then he hits the hole in it. Heck, I could have ran through that one.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't have got very far, but.
Welch again, and he's in for the touchdown. We're tied at 18. 5-yard score, 7:42 to go. And the Bobcats draw even here in week 1. They can take the lead back with a 2-point conversion. So good long drive after that kickoff return gave Clark County the lead.
I think Bowling Green needs to be kicking extra points here instead of this 2-point attempt all the time. I mean, we've seen Bennett make several of these, and let's get some guaranteed points here for Bowling Green if we can.
And they will get the 2-point conversion this time. First of the night for either side. And Bowling Green up 20-18 here in quarter number 3. Welch on the touchdown, Welch on the 2-point conversion. Bobcats back ahead, 7:42 to go in the third on Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest Inn, and People's Savings Bank.
Service and Supply Co-op in Bowling Green would like to wish all the area teams good luck this season. For the area farmers, Service and Supply Co-op has a wide range of services to meet your agricultural needs. So stop in on your way to the game. Service and Supply Co-op in Bowling Green, 17107 Pike 488.
When it's time to honor your loved ones, trust the experience and care of Shireman Memorials. Locally owned and operated by Jason, Shireman Memorials offers expert sandblasting, carving, etching, and design. With decades of experience, Jason's team will help you create a memorial that your family will be proud of for generations. Each stone is crafted with the utmost care and dedication. Visit Shireman Memorials today at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield. Let them help you
Eagle
design
102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
20-18, Bowling Green leads. The touchdown and 2-point conversion by Welch as this one bounces up. That's not who you want returning the kicks now, and make sure you write him down. as Brennan Fuller again drags the pile out to the 36-yard line.
I mean, literally bulldozed his way for 6 yards
Yeah.
with 2 Bobcats on him.
He's a load. 7:34. The last update, I think it was a halftime update. Van Far and Westrand scoreless.
Yeah, I saw that as well.
As we're almost to the midway point of the third quarter. 2-point ball game. Bowling Green ahead. That one's almost picked off the hands, and then it was almost hauled in. Waples on the double deflection almost caught that.
Double deflection. I don't think that's a thing, Mark.
Well, you got the deflection, then the double deflection. That's the second one. It hit their receiver, our back.
Okay, we'll let it work this
Yeah.
time. We'll have to come up with a better name for that. Double deflection.
Yeah.
Sounds kind of dramatic when you say it slow.
On 2nd and 10. Oh, ball's out. Now picked up and taken down. A loss on the play. Fuller. Henry on the stop.
Yeah, Clark County comes out in under center, which they've not done yet at all. The quarterback kind of reverse roll out and pitches to Fuller, and it was pitched behind him. He just couldn't hang on to it, dropped it, and then 3 Bobcats in on the tackle.
That was his worst pass of the night.
That's true.
Technically, it's a handoff. Far side. That's incomplete. Good coverage. I think
Chase.
it was tipped away from Salmons. Buffington breaks it up, and Clark County will be forced to punt.
Yeah, good rollout for Plunge. He gets out there and he sets his feet and again throws another really good football out there. Little behind his receiver, and Chase is so fast he covers enough ground.
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, it looked like he got his hand on the ball and knocked down. What we haven't seen out of Bowling Green yet is Jakari Clark causing any hate and discontent from that defensive line position.
Right.
He is.
High snap.
Good push on his part. Ooh.
Yeah, almost got the block. Good head and shoulders fake there. Across the 45 and across the 50-yard line, finally ridden out of bounds. That's a great return. What was that? Buffington.
A 25-yard return. It looked like Jakari Clark almost got to this punt, but there's a flag back here, so I don't know what happened.
He run into the kicker.
He must have hit the kicker getting in on the.
Oh. Wow.
They're going to mark that off 15 yards. That'll be a first down.
Yep, that'll be a first down. So Clark County gets the ball back. Wipe off the good return, wipe off the defensive stand, and now some really good field position for Clark County.
And I looked away to the punt because I didn't think Jakari was close enough to cause any grief to the kicker, so I didn't see the contact. Coach Bibb says there was contact. Thank you, Coach.
The way he said it made it sound like there was a lot of contact.
I do agree.
Yeah.
That didn't sound like it was like quite whoops like I was thinking it was. It definitely sounded more solid.
Back to throw. Plunge. Puts it far side. One-on-one, and that is
caught.
It is caught. I thought that would have been interference. I mean, Waples was
40 yards
all over the defensive back. He was dragging him along with him. So it's first and 10 from the 11 now.
This is a problem just in football today. I think they allow too much contact in these receiver defensive back positions.
2-point lead for the Bobcats. They go back to the ground and take it inside the 10 to about the 6, a 5-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 5. There is a first down to be had at about the 1 or 2 yard line.
Fuller on the gain up the middle for about 5 yards.
2nd and 5 from the 6. So that first down marker's at the 1. Deep shotgun. He's going to keep it himself and plunge, caught from behind. Short of the first down by about a yard.
That's
5:35 to go.
His first carry from the quarterback position tonight, and that was a designed quarterback run. He got the ball and was running straight ahead immediately.
Bobcats looking for a stop here, up by 2. On 3rd down. And he's stopped short of the first by about 6 inches.
Fuller on a 3-yard run maybe?
It was a 1-yard run.
Like you said, oh, really?
Yeah. So it's going to be 4th and 1.
Of course you go for it here. Or if you got a field goal kicker, you kick it. Take the lead.
Right?
Don't see that very often in high school football in our area.
I think Lamar could do that. They've had good kickers. 4th and 1 from the 2. And a flag comes out. I think this one's coming back.
I hope. Hey, I don't think we should talk about the L team anymore.
Yeah.
I just don't want you to get beat up at parking
lot. Gotta catch me first.
You've been working on your running? What did he call?
False start. So it's go back 5 yards. So it's going to be 4th and 6 now.
3rd penalty of the night for the Indians for 15 yards total.
Coming back in with the defensive assignments is Mason Murray. Big play, both sides.
It'll be 4th and 6. I gotta stand up.
And another flag. That's going to come back more.
Yes,
5 yards.
4th and 11.
They should have kicked that field goal you were talking about.
Yeah. Maybe this is intentional, Mark. Let's not get carried away here.
Well,
they throw the ball pretty well.
Yeah, and it seems like they throw it better with more field in front of them.
I know people are like, oh, nobody would do that intentionally, but we've all watched the NFL, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've seen Coach Belichick do it, and he's pretty good at coaching.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see that this week, I guess, when
Yes, we will.
starts at NC.
That's true. Shotgun.
Pitch
Pistol. Yep.
to the near side.
Halfback pass.
Yep. Across the middle and knocked down.
Oh.
Is it intercepted? It is.
Oh, no, he called it incomplete.
Well,
it was
either way.
Down. 4th down anyways.
Yeah, it's a turnover on downs.
Yeah.
I'd rather have the touchback than.
It's true. That would benefit a little more. It would add 10 yards, but it's Bowling Green ball.
Those 2 penalties added 10 yards too, so that's good.
Yeah.
Bowling Green will take over not at the 2-yard line, but at the 12.
I can't even argue with your math. That was pretty good.
Yeah, no. I've been working on some things.
Using fingers.
These glasses don't just make me look smarter.
Oh, I need new glasses too, I think. Hopefully my eye doctor's listening. She keeps telling me I need bifocals.
That's what I got.
Ooh,
I got
you
the
like 'em?
progressives.
Okay.
No, they made me sick for about 3 days. They're fine now. As Bowling Green puts it on the ground on first down, gains about 9. Welch again. He's just turning into a workhorse.
Yeah, this is what we see Bowling Green do a lot, and it is one thing that drives me insane. I mean, Gary's at 24 carries already on the night, and you wonder why teams figure Bowling Green out at the end of the season. Well, when you got one kid that carries the ball 40 times a game, that comes pretty easy.
On 2nd and 1, they get the first down.
Good
Cutting
cut.
it up to the near side. And finally brought out of bounds. And uh-oh. Welch grabbed at a knee, but then popped right back up and headed back to the huddle. So I'm not sure what was happening there.
Yeah, I think Coach caught him and told him to come chill.
Yeah. And a timeout taken after that long run. We'll take 1-2. 3:30 to go. 1st and 10 from the 39 for Bowling Green after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
It's a great time to buy or sell a home. I'm Vicki Cadwalder, and I take pride in offering skills that make the process go smoothly from beginning to end. Even after closing, I enjoy staying in touch and being there to help you if you have any other needs or questions. Call me and we'll create a personalized plan just for you. Vicki Cadwalder Real Estate, loving our small town life.
I'm Tylee Mills, the CEO of Pike County Memorial Hospital. You've heard it from your friends, family, and even neighbors. They choose Pike County Memorial Hospital. Quality care from quality people. Pike County Memorial Hospital.
Hello, this is Jane Riley from the William Watson Hotel. The William Watson Hotel was built in 1838, was renovated and reopened in 2008. For 15 years, the historic building has told its tale of its 185 years in existence, while keeping guests comfortable with modern amenities. To book your stay, call the front desk at the William Watson Hotel at 217-285-6030. Visit your favorite travel website or book online, WilliamWatsonPittsfield.com. William Watson Hotel, the historic hotel on Pittsfield Square.
5-yard gain on 1st down.
Cameron Vodahosky for Bowling Green.
Yeah, I think this, I have done buggered this piece of equipment up. We're going to struggle hearing ourselves for the rest of the night. On 2nd and 5, little draw again and fighting for the first down. And getting it is Welch, 5-yard gain and moving the chains.
Yeah, Gary gets that ball in that quarterback option, and easy gain of 5 yards for him.
Out to the 49-yard line. Clock moving down to 2:44. And a little pitch out this time to the Welch on the far side. He's going to gain another 5 out to the 45-yard line and keep the clock moving down to 2:30 to go in the quarter.
Yeah, good quarterback read, option read that time by Chase. He just watches the crash man, decides to pitch it out to Gary. Gary gets the ball at full speed. Sideline judge just waved his hands for something.
Yeah, he was. I think there's a injury on the far side.
There is.
So an injury on the far side. It appears to be a Clark County player with 2:18 to go in the third quarter. 20-18, Bobcats lead and have the ball on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Community State Bank of Missouri, Shireman Memorials, and Mike Ingram Plumbing.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Bowling Green Tractor, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, Vicky Cadwalader Real Estate, and Pepsi.
.220 to go here in the third quarter. Mark front of Chris Grody. Little indecision. They're going to pass back to the near side. That is caught. Bouncing off a man. He's got open field in front of him. He's going to take it all the way to the house. What a play. And what a touchdown by Cameron Vanahowski.
51 yards.
Buffington to Vanahowski. And Bowling Green extends their lead to 8 with 1:59 to go in the third quarter.
Great play by Vanahowski. Comes out of the running back position.
Yeah.
Yeah, he comes out of the running back position on basically a wheel route, and Chase finds him right away, puts the ball up, he catches it, contact is made, and then he just runs away for the 51-yard touchdown.
That was quite a hit that he initiated. They're going to go for 2 again, and he's going to try and find the edge. Flag comes out, and the 2-point conversion is going to be no good.
It's probably holding.
Yeah. It was a hold, and they'll decline the penalty, and the 2-point conversion will be no good. With 1:59 to go in the third quarter, it's Bowling Green back up by 8, 26-18 here in the third quarter over Clark County on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Advanced Physical Therapy, State Farm agents Rod Prentice and Brenda Crawford, People's Savings Bank, and Lynn's Heritage House.
Your car, your stuff, your savings. Combine your auto and renter's insurance with a call to State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana, and let Cindy show you how to put life back in your life insurance. Auto, home, and life. Make your wallet happy. Here to help life go right, State Farm Insurance agent Cindy Blaylock in Louisiana.
On your way to cheer on your local teams, make Wood Smoked Meats your first stop to stock up on all your favorites. Pork burgers, brats, steaks, and more. Wood Smoked Meats, Business Highway 54 West in Bowling Green.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, Gambino's Eatery, and Hannibal Regional Medical Group.
26-18. Vanahowski on the reception. That would be Buffington's first touchdown pass of the 2025 season.
Yeah, for 51 yards.
Mm-hmm. Running into this return and brought down across the 35 to the 37. Again, that was Fuller.
The new cheerleaders this year must have had it in their contract that they don't have to do the jumping jacks because the student section is doing it this year.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So their union rep must have said, hey, we'll do it.
Yeah, we'll come back.
But you guys have been doing too many touchdowns.
Yeah. Are you saying there's some touchdown suppression and that's why we have an 8-point game?
Maybe.
Here in the third quarter?
Maybe it was either the student section does them or you got to score less.
Yeah.
One or the other.
One way or the other, we're gonna fix this situation. First and 10 from the 37. Pitch to the far side, cuts it back toward the middle, breaking a tackle, and they've got first down yardage. That's number 44, Dallas Davis. And he's across midfield to the 49-yard line of the Bobcats.
Yeah, gain of what, about 14 yards there.
Uh-huh. Down to 1:44 to go in the quarter, and boy, you work so hard to increase that 2-point lead back to 8. You'd hate to give it up quick.
Yeah, I agree.
Low snap, pump fake, had all day, and it's again Davis with the reception, gain of 6 on this one. So back-to-back plays to Dallas Davis. Diamond Dallas Davis.
Yeah, good. Just to come back route again, it looked like Plenge wanted to throw that ball early, pulled it up, held it down, and then found his man Davis for a gain of 6 yards.
He held that ball forever.
It did look like a long time.
Gain of almost 7, and they'll get the first. Ooh, stopped short of the first down by about a yard. It looked like he was going to power through and then got knocked sideways by big 65, Trenton Wilson. Down to 35 seconds to go in the quarter, 3rd and 2 from the 42 of Bowling Green. They'll split a man wide. That's Salmons. Look out for him.
Yeah.
He's got 2 receiving touchdowns already in this game. And he will drop back to throw. Goes to the far side with it. They got the first down. Ball's out. Ball is out. And who got it? I think Clark County may have fallen back on it. And there is a injured Clark County player. I think that was the receiver who got popped.
So was it a catch and a fumble? Who caught the ball? Number 3?
They're all standing. All 4 officials are standing on the same line, which would mean
it was a single-digit receiver.
Yeah. And he took a shot, which separated him from the ball. I thought the ball landed back across the first down marker. They're going to say he got the first down, and it's going to be Clark County ball. They've already moved the chains. I can't see how, because that ball went backward.
Well, the new
fumble. On the other side of the
the new fumble rule is if the ball is fumbled, well, this will be different because it went backwards, not forwards.
Yeah.
The new rule says if you fumble it, the ball goes forward and nobody touches it, it goes back to the spot where the ball was lost. Not. So I don't know how the fumble works with it going backwards. That wouldn't be changed by the new rule.
Yeah, I think he cramped up maybe after getting hit. It's Grady Webster. That was the injured player. There's 5 seconds left in the quarter. It will be a first down for Clark County. Yeah, you can't advance the ball on a fumble, but you would think you could lose yardage on a fumble.
You would think so. He was not down when the ball came out.
No. And now whistles, and that's the end of the quarter. 26-18. Bowling Green up by 8, heading to the 4th over Clark County. Week 1 football. We're back here in the booth on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Cluckey, Noah Builders, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Heart Care Chiropractic Center.
Hi, this is Brock Mitchell, and I am a physical therapist with Advanced Physical Therapy in Bowling Green. At Advanced Physical Therapy, we treat everything from sports injuries to work rehabilitation, arthritis, and post-surgical rehabilitation. This includes spinal care, balance issues, and vestibular treatment. You have a choice when it comes to physical therapy, and we hope you choose Advanced Physical Therapy. Conveniently located across from Bowling Green High School on Business 61. Call us today to schedule your next physical therapy appointment at 573-324-6079.
Don't have time to stop by the bank? That's not a problem if you're a customer of People's Bank and Trust. With our mobile and online banking service, you can now bank from anywhere. Deposit checks, pay bills, transfer funds between accounts, check the latest activity on your account, and view images of your checks, all from the convenience of your desktop and smartphone. So start banking on your schedule and download the People's Bank and Trust app today. People's Bank and Trust, hometown banking the way it should be. Member FDIC.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Eagles Bluff Golf Course, People's Bank and Trust, Pike County Health Department, and Missouri State Representative Chad Perkins.
Start of the 4th quarter, and they'll go to the air with it to the near side. That's Salmons. Breaks a couple of tackles and is brought down after a short gain of about 4 yards. He made about 15 moves for those 4 yards.
Yeah.
2nd and 6. And the cramps are starting to catch up here. Now we've got a Bobcat trying to stretch one out after that play. So.
Yep. The water you drink during the game doesn't do anything for you. It's the water you drink during the week before the game that matters.
Exactly.
Or pickle juice.
That too.
Which I'm 100% sure would make me sick.
Yeah, I'd rather go bananas or whatever.
Rather eat dirt. I think.
Oliver Niedmeyer was the one cramping up this time for Bowling Green.
Still stretching out.
Yeah. But he is back on his feet. 11:45 to go in regulation. It's an 8-point Bobcat lead. Been a good ball game.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing extremely sloppy. We've seen Bowling Green make some plays. A couple of defensive stands, but equally good has been Clark County.
Bowling Green is doing a good job with what we have seen them do for a long time, but watching this game, I worry about them through the season because it's nothing different.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to have to find a way to get Chase to deliver the ball to their receiving core.
Yeah. He has been under fire tonight for sure.
This first game.
Yeah. Back to throw. Plunge across the middle, separated from the ball. Nice defensive play, as the intended target that time was number 14, Cash Wilson.
Bennett Hickerson almost had that ball intercepted from his safety position.
Bennett almost broke it. I've been saying that most of that kid's life.
I don't think you've said that at all since we've been in here. That's the first time I've heard you say it.
Pitch out to the far side. That's Davis again. He's been kind of a horse here in the second half.
Great play.
Yeah. Just closed that gap and started moving him sideways, and there was nowhere that Davis could go after that except for
loss of about 2 yards. And great play by the Bowling Green quarterback on defense to come in and make a play against a kid that's much bigger than him. But just to not just tackle him, but to stop that play completely and for a loss.
It's going to bring up 4th and 9. I can't believe they're not dropping somebody a little bit deeper here.
And they got 2 safeties deep.
And
going to be a timeout maybe.
Yeah. Timeout taken by Clark County with 10:55 to go. I think they're feeling that this play could be instrumental when the final horn sounds. 26-18, Bowling Green leads here in the 4th on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by William Watson Hotel and Watson 1838, The Country Store, Wood Smoke Meats, and Hayden's Motorsports.
At Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana, we're always cooking up ways to serve you better. We're now open Wednesday through Saturday, taking orders from 11 a.m. all the way until 8 p.m., so you've got even more time to enjoy your favorites. We're closed on Sundays, but still available for private events with advanced booking. We've got your cravings covered with extended hours on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Real food, real flavor, right here in Pike County. Gambino's Eatery in Louisiana.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by State Farm Insurance Agent Cindy Blaylock, Central State Bank of Illinois, and Eolia Landscape Supply.
Big play here, Chris Groney.
Yes,
4th
sir.
and 9 for Clark County.
It's a lot of time left, though. I'm surprised they're not punting.
They're going to throw it downfield, and that is incomplete. Down the far sideline. That was an all-or-nothing play.
Well, and there was a lot of contact there on that play. It looked like a comeback route, and the ball was thrown over, so the contact was made, and then he turned to go try to get the ball, but no call, so no penalty.
So a turnover on downs back to Bowling Green. 10:49 to go. And this is if Bowling Green can dink and dunk 3, 4, 5 yards a carry, they could pretty well milk this clock.
How much time? 10:49.
A first down every 3 minutes. Score at the end.
Or
And
just go score quick.
Yeah, they could do that too, and they'll get 3 yards on first down, 2nd and 7.
Who was our ball carrier on this one?
It was Welch. So 2nd and 7 after a gain of 3. Takes it across the 40-yard line to the 41 of Bowling Green. 10-20 left in regulation. Bobcats up by 8. And it looked like a mess, and I think that was misdirection again.
Yeah.
And Welch takes it for 7 yards and gets a first down, but that had guys from Clark County going 3 different directions.
Yeah, in that misdirection or delay, whatever it is, they cross the running backs almost, and Gary takes just a half a second before he comes in to get the ball, and it's just everybody's going one way, and then with his speed, he's coming back this way. It's hard to catch up to.
Near midfield, Welch takes it across the 50. Sorry, it was Valhowski that time. Number 75 on the stop for Clark County. That's Riley Moeller. 2nd and 9 from midfield. And we're under 10 minutes, almost down to 9.
Yeah, just eating this play up here. Coach Pitzer gives the play.
Right at the top of that BG logo, far hash marks. And again, up the middle, moving the pile. Pick up about 4 more out to the 45-yard line. Be 3rd down. Welch again. Now they'll move it back on the other side of the 45. So the 46, yeah. I agree with Coach on that one.
Yeah, I do too. Jackson Perkins checking out of the game. Yeah, wasn't a great spot.
So about 4.5. 3rd and 4.5.
Down to 8:20.
Yeah, they are almost taking a minute off the clock every play. And they'll get the first down. And then some. Across the 40-yard line, Welch down to the 37. First down, Bowling Green.
15 yards for Gary on that one. Just an off counter and off tackle. And this time there was nobody there. And, you know, I mean, you're going to give Gary a big hole like that and nobody to tackle at the linebacker level. He's going to cause you some trouble.
6 more plays. You get 2 first downs out of that, and the game's over. Back to throw on first down and incomplete. Oh, that's not what you wanted to do, and now you got another player down on the sideline. That's Niemeyer again. I think he cramped up again on the Bowling Green sideline.
Had him on an out route here down in the flats, and
stops
ball
the
was
clock.
thrown out in front of him pretty good and hit him in the hands. He just couldn't hang on to it. Of course, if you're cramping, I don't know that I could hang on to that either. So, of course, I don't know that I could hang on to it without cramping, for that matter.
I noticed a little gray there in the mustache. That's new this year, right?
Yes, it is. Thank you. The mustache or the gray?
The gray.
Yeah.
Down to the 35-yard line, gain of a couple.
Cameron Vodahosky for gain of 3.
Yep, it's going to be 3rd and 8 for Bowling Green. Rogers on the stop for Clark County. We're down to 7:25 to play. So they can take this all the way down to 7 minutes. Pass is still making me scratch my head. Roll out, pitch to the near side. Cuts it back across the 30 to the 29. Welch will not get the first down, but he makes it a manageable fourth. It's going to be fourth and about 2. Clock continues to run.
Good gain on a good pitch out by Gary. He took a shot that time from 2 or 3 different Indians, but gain of what, 6 maybe?
Right around there. Closing in on the midway point of the fourth quarter. 8-point game. So it's still a 1-score affair here at Bowling Green High School. Oh, they jumped, and it's a first down, Bowling Green. Wow.
Good. That's one of the things that I think that this offense does very well for the team is you set a pace for this game all game long, and then you go on anything other than first touch, and it gives them yards.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's got to hurt.
25 yards on 5 penalties for Clark County.
First and 10. They didn't change the down marker on the far side. It's good to see a chain gang, though.
It is.
After the NFL booted theirs. That's Welch on the far side, bouncing off a tackle, bounces off another, and has the first down. 12-yard gain, Gary Welch. Used the width of the field to do it. That'll take us under 6 minutes.
And did it bouncing off of Clark County players. Like he earned every step of that 12 yards.
Under 6 to go. That takes it down to what, the 13, 14-yard line? So there is a first down to be had. But if you score, you almost cement this game. Short gain on first down. Takes it down just outside the 10-yard line. 5:39. Clock stops.
Well,
I don't know why the clock stopped.
I'm not sure why it stopped. It should be running. Reset the play clock.
Now he winds the
now
clock.
He starts it. I agree. 33 seconds, they're going out.
There's Welch again, and he lowered the boom and got about 4 yards. He is good shoulder pad to shoulder pad.
Is that Gary on that time?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Down to 5:10 to play. It's going to be 3rd and 2.
The fans yelling, use the clock. Coach is holding Chase this time a little bit here, keeping him. He snapped that last play at about 20 seconds left to burn.
10 on the play clock as he brought the play in. On 3rd and 2. Oh, flags come out. It's going to be 3rd and 7 now, isn't it?
Call false start. It's got to be on the offense to stop the play.
Yep, 3rd and 7 now. 4:42 to go. That was a penalty that gave us the first down that kept this drive alive on 4th and 2. This one on 3rd and 2 makes it 3rd and 7. 26-18. Bowling Green leads by 8.
18 seconds on the play clock.
Bobcats put it in here.
It's going to be a score.
And it is. In for the score. Touchdown, Bobcats. With 4:19 to go, and that's going to be all she wrote. 32 to 18. That's Gary Welch, and that was just a draw right up the middle. went in untouched again. Of all the hard runs he's had, his touchdowns have been pretty much untouched.
They have been.
That extends the lead, 32-18. The 2-point conversion to come. Roll out, puts it in the air, and that is caught this time, and a 2-pointer is good. Niemeyer finally pulled that. He is sore. They have tried that play how many times tonight, and he finally hauls it in, and he pays the price, but he loves it. Makes it 34-18. Bowling Green, 4:19 to go in regulation. They lead Clark County here late on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Service and Supply Co-op, Buchanan Excavating, DG Firearms, and Bill Allen Auction Service.
Noah Builders in Silex is a proud supporter of all area athletes. They're a small, locally owned contractor with over 25 years of experience in custom and new home construction. Noah Builders wants to take your forever home plan and make it a reality. Call or visit Noah Builders at noahbuildersinc.com.
This year, People's Savings Bank is celebrating 90 years of serving our community. For 9 decades, we've been more than just a bank. We've been your neighbors, your partners, and your trusted friends. As we mark this milestone, we're reflecting on our roots and looking ahead to the next 90 years of helping you achieve your dreams. Join us in celebrating 90 years of strength, service, and community. People's Savings Bank, the people you know and trust. Member FDIC.
Eagle 102
Equal
sports
housing
coverage brought to you all season long by Noah Builders, Pike County Mutual Insurance agents Corey Buchanan and Shelley Clucky, Eagles Nest End, and People's Savings Bank.
Flags come out at the end of that kickoff. I think somebody kept the play going too long. I think the air conditioner is about to explode in here in the broadcast booth.
I turned to look. Everybody's pointing at it.
Yeah, I thought there was feedback. The penalty is going to be against the Bobcats at the end of the
15 yards, so personal foul of some sort.
Yeah, they were locked up.
Silly mistake. I mean, not that it matters at this point in the game, but just an unnecessary penalty.
Yeah. And you know who's yelling at the party involved more than anyone right now?
Who's that?
The party involved.
Yes. I would agree with that.
Yeah. They're going to try and throw here on first down, and that is incomplete. Trapped it on the far side. As the passing game has grown a little stale, I think, here in the second half.
They're certainly trying to throw a lot of these comebacks or hitch routes.
Yeah.
And we've seen them throw the slant route or flag route or very effective or post route. I don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm. But they're going to have to keep throwing it. Here's another one across the middle, and that's caught for a gain of 9. Salmons again.
Right back to that slant pass, which we've seen them be effective on.
So it's going to be 3rd and almost 2 across the 45 to the Bobcat 44. Clock, though, not the friend of the Clark County Indians.
No, not at all.
Low snap. Throw to the near side. Salmons again. And no, incomplete. And that'll be 4th and 1.
Took a long time for that back judge there to rule that incomplete. He was kind of looking at him for a little bit and then finally waved him off.
4th and 2, almost. 3:33 to play.
Clock is stopped with the incomplete pass. 3:33 on the clock.
They'll be throwing again here on 4th down, you would think. Crowd getting loud. Quarterback keeps it. He's got the first down. And we'll get a fresh set down to the 40-yard line of the Bobcats. But by the time, well, they stop the clock to move the chains.
Yeah, it'll start as soon as they set. You don't like the no chain gang in the pros?
You know, there's just things that make sports special and human error.
Picked
there's
off!
a pick six.
That's a pick six.
Down the sideline, beats his man.
Who's got it?
All the way in for the score. What an exclamation point to be put onto this ball game. Wow, that was
Murray.
Yeah, that was about 65 yards. Was that Mason Murray? It was. What a pick and what a touchdown. He had to beat a man, too. I mean, that wasn't the pick six that I thought it was going to be. I'm like, oh, I called that, and you said the same thing.
Yeah, he jumped that route. Mason did a good job.
Yeah.
Jumped the route on the comeback, and there was no stopping him.
There was that one man that put it in doubt, but he made a great move and took it all the way to the house.
And it was, 60-yard pick six?
65, I think. That's what I'm going to say.
I'll put it down.
And all of a sudden, the final score looks a lot better.
Yes.
A lot more in line where we thought it would be. But we'll talk about it in the post game. There are things to improve on here after week one. And I think they have made a lot of good changes coming out of the locker room. They've played much better in the second half.
Resetting the game clock to 3:20.
Yeah, it didn't stop when he crossed the goal line. It was all the way down to 2:46, I think.
I think Coach was excited.
Yeah.
I'm not saying who did it. I'm just.
There's a few coaches up. All right, he said he owned it. So Coach Bibb, as they
Roll
go
out.
for two,
Throw.
and it's going to be a keeper for the touchdown. Chase Buffington in for the 2-point conversion. Make it 42-18. 3:20 to go here in the ball game. Bowling Green looks like they're going to go to 1-0 here against Clark County on Eagle 102 Sports.
Game of the Week coverage brought to you this week by Pike County Memorial Hospital, Shelter Insurance Agent Ashley Jenkins, People's Bank and Trust, and Pepsi.
Greatness doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, focus, and dedication. At Shelter Insurance, we understand that because we put in the hard work and dedication for decades. And that commitment is paid off with award-winning customer service for your auto, home, and life insurance.
Ask me, Ashley Jenkins, about Shelter's auto, home, and life options.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Kickoff fielded at the 20-yard line, taken across the 30, and it'll be down at the 33-yard line. 42-18, Bowling Green leading the Clark County Indians here in the fourth quarter in a game that was an 8-point game forever.
Yes.
Bowling Green has definitely made the adjustments in the second half. Clark County has not passed the ball nearly as well.
Yeah, they've gone under center here in the second half, and we've seen them try to run the ball from there. We've seen them throwing the comebacks and wheel routes, but not much of what was working for them early.
Oh, fumbled the snap, picks it back up. Now he puts it in the air to the far side. Almost picked again on that far sideline. As the Bowling Green defense is starting to taste blood in the water. Mason Murray was looking for his second pick there.
He was.
3:07 to play, 42-18. Look at the way the defense, especially the backs, are bouncing around. They all want a pick now.
Yeah.
That one's knocked down, incomplete, third down. And 10. Only a few seconds have come off the clock. Down to 3:02.
Mason Murray again in on that defense. He got a taste of the ball in the end zone.
Yeah.
He wants it again.
Bennett Plenge, he's going to get some wins this year, and he's going to have some highlight reel throws. There's on the far sideline. And
that's a flag.
Yep. Incomplete.
That is 100% pass interference.
Yeah.
You have to look for the ball at this level.
Yep.
He put his hands up, running with the receiver.
Yep, never looked around.
Right, never looked for the ball.
So.
And there's two flags.
Yeah.
Too. There's a flag back here.
There was a hold against Clark County. So they offset. Replay the down. Well, there you go. 2:55 to play, 3rd and 10.
Coach upstairs was not happy, but that was pass interference.
Oh, yeah.
I missed the holding here looking at the
Yeah.
ball.
He had a lot of time to throw it, that's for sure.
And he always does.
Yeah. On 3rd and 10, again, steps into a throw, puts it up in the air, and that's out of bounds. Intended target that time was number 8, Lucas Weaver, and it's 4th and 10.
Mark, I have 36 attempts here on my form.
That sounds right.
And I'm pretty close to no more left. So they have certainly thrown the tar out of the ball. 2:48 left.
He's got one more throw in him here on 4th and 10. Wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I bet he's got more than, was it 4th and 10?
Yeah.
Yes.
Roll out, near side.
Oh, wide open.
Yep. They're going to be short of the first, though. And it's going to be a turnover on downs. Needed 10, he got 9. Bowling Green ball, and that'll be the final throw of the evening, most likely for Bennett Plenge. Good job keeping him behind the sticks there. Reed Sammons has been so good in this ball game. Poor Oliver Niemeyer, just you can tell he is completely, his legs are completely cramped up.
He needs to watch the movie Waterboy and learn
Some
how
high quality
how
H2O.
high quality H2O affects you. Think you see victory formation here?
You might. I think.
So. Nope, they're going to run plays.
Yes, they are. Inside handoff, dragging the pile.
Surprises me a
Yeah,
little bit.
they're on the carry that time is Cameron Wadahowski, who's taken over since Pasley went down.
Reset the play clock.
2:20 to play. So that'll take us well under 2 minutes.
Gary checks out. I'm sure we're done seeing him for the evening.
Xander Horton comes in for the Bobcats.
And
Carson Moore.
Carson Moore, yep.
Hickerson comes out. And flags. Whatever we can do to delay the end of this game.
Yes.
We are having so much fun in week one.
Green.
Minute 53 to go. 42-18. The Bobcats lead. That'll take it back to the, 42-yard line. Also in Dylan Potter.
I think Mac Biggs
sophomore.
checked into that game. Sophomore, number 77.
It's a good name.
Mac Biggs?
Yeah.
It's a good kid. Big Joe Bruce's grandson. Corey and Amy's boy.
Mac Biggs want to put some sauce on somebody as that one came out, but the flag came out first.
Yes. False start, Bowling Green.
Do we have McMenemy in at quarterback now? Dylan.
What number?
The sophomore, number 7. I believe he's at getting the play from the near sideline. Yep. Rolling the clock with 1:25 to go. It is 2nd and 18. McMenemy a handoff. And they get some of that yardage back.
Almost all of it.
Yeah. Out to the 42-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 12.
Who carried the ball?
I don't know.
26.
Okay, so Colton Friedline. "45 seconds to go, so this will probably be the last play of the ball game. 40 seconds now, 8 on the play clock.
I'm surprised they're just not kneeling.
Yep.
Oh, there's victory.
Yep. That'll do it. McMenemy takes a knee. The final 25 seconds will come off. Bowling Green going to grab a hard-fought victory in Week 1 over Clark County. 42-18. Much closer ball game than that for sure. As they line up for the handshake, we'll take a break. Come back with the postgame after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
The Eagle 102 Sports postgame show is coming up on KJFM Radio.
State Farm in Pittsfield understands that life can be tough. The State Farm staff is there to help you make smart decisions when it comes to all your insurance needs. Call or stop by the office Monday through Friday between 9 to 5 to talk to an agent. State Farm in Pittsfield is located at 311 Half West Washington Street in Pittsfield, serving Pike County, Illinois, and the surrounding areas.
Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service specializes in all things plumbing, from repairs and professional installations to detailed camera inspections and new home construction. Their expert team has you covered. Experience quality plumbing done right. Call Mike Ingram Plumbing Sales and Service today at 573-719-9474.
Pepsi Cola Bottling Company is a proud sponsor of the local schools and their athletes. When it's time to quench that thirst, reach for one of the many Pepsi products, including Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Sundrop, or the all-new Starry Lemon Lime. Pepsi Cola Bottling Company in New Haven and Bowling Green wishes all the area athletes a great season.
Eagle 102 sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports postgame show on KJFM Radio.
Final in Week 1, the Bowling Green Bobcats defeat the Clark County Indians 42-18. Mark Runner, Chris Grody back here in the broadcast booth. I think there was a few factors. I think it was hotter tonight than anyone was expecting. I think the heat was a factor. We had a lot of guys cramping up, but I think that Bowling Green came in with a particular game plan, and Clark County was ready for it at the beginning of the ball game.
I think so. I mean, for how long, Mark, have we seen this offense from Bowling Green?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not. It works, but it's pretty particular to plan for. We saw that in Lamar. We've seen that in some other teams. But yeah, I think Clark County was ready. I know that they were down in kids this year, but they didn't They didn't play a terrible first, 3 quarters of football, really.
No, the first two especially. I mean, they actually grabbed the lead on the first play of the second half. That kickoff return made it a 6-point lead for Clark County, 18-12. But Bowling Green stuck with their guns, and that was the only score of the second half was on the very first play, that kickoff return. They shut out an offense that was pretty well tearing the secondary to shreds of Bowling Green in the first half. So they made a great adjustment on the defensive side of the ball.
They certainly did. So it's just, I don't know. We'll see what Bowling Green can make changes on and see how they'll adjust to what they need to do in the coming future.
We'll take a break here in the postgame show, 42-18. Congratulations, Coach Cody Spiegel, on your first win as the head coach of the Bowling Green Bobcats. And who else do we have? Charlie Bowen added to the staff, so he got his first win as a coach. Greg Pitzer, first win with the Bobcats. And we'll talk more about it. We'll give you the scoring update, rundown for the second half, and wrap things up here for week 1 after this on Eagle 102 Sports.
Eagle 102 Sports coverage brought to you all season long by Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats, Ackles Farm Market, Pike County Memorial Hospital, and Community State Bank of Missouri.
Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats is your first stop when stocking your freezer. Brown's has frozen chicken, steaks, brats, and burgers ready to go. For wholesale and custom butchering, Brown's is your first call. It's where quality meets service. Brown's Processing and Smokehouse Meats. For your meat processing, smokehouse meats, and homemade sausage. Just off Highway 61 in Silex.
Hi, this is Shelley Clucky with Pike County Mutual Insurance Company. We appreciate the value of working hard and making sure you've taken steps to make sure you're prepared for whatever comes your direction. Best wishes to all of our area athletes for another amazing season from myself and Corey Buchanan at Pike County Mutual Insurance Company on the square in Bowling Green.
If you've got land that needs clearing or drainage that needs attention, call Buchanan Excavating in Nebo. They offer professional skid loader and mini excavator services, specializing in brush cutting for trees 8 inches and under, CRP cleanup, and tile repair. Whether it's pulling unwanted trees or tackling tough terrain, Buchanan Excavating gets the job done right. Local, dependable, and ready to help. Visit their Facebook page and get your next project lined up. Buchanan Excavating in Nebo.
Time now for the Eagle 102 Sports postgame show on KJFM Radio.
42-18, the final in this one. Bowling Green 1-0. Clark County falls to 0-1, and you have the
Bowling Green's offensive side of the ball. Gary Welch carried the ball for 34 times for 271 yards, almost 8 yards a carry. Jordan Pasley carried the ball 8 times for 45 yards. And Chase Buffington carried the ball 12 times for a total of 16 yards. Cameron Vodahosky came in, carried the ball 7 times for about 25 yards or so. The scoring side, Bowling Green scored first in the first quarter with 1:56 left on a 4-yard run by Welch. The 2-point conversion was no good. Clark County responded in the first quarter with a 59-yard touchdown pass. The 2-point conversion was no good, making it 6-6. The second quarter, both teams scored again on a 25-yard run by Jordan Pasley. The 2-point conversion is no good, making it 12-6. And then a 17-yard pass for Clark County to Salmons was no. The 2-point conversion is no good, making it 12-12. And then it was pretty much, Clark County scored early in the third quarter on that 80-yard kick return. The 2-point conversion, 2-point conversion was no good, making it 18-12. And then it was all Bowling Green after that. Bowling Green scored 7:42 in the third on a 5-yard run by Welch. They scored at 1:59 left in the third on a 51-yard pass to Cameron Vodahosky. They scored late in the fourth on a 15-yard run by Gary Welch, and then they scored late in the fourth with a 65-yard pick six by Mason Murray, where the 2-point conversion finally was good to Oliver Niemeyer, making your final 42-18.
So, in the end, it looks like we expected it to look, but it was way harder than we thought. Clark County played extremely well. Bowling Green's got some things to work on as well. You can't give props one way and not really give them the other. I think we saw some things that worked very well, and we saw some guys that I'm excited about. Vanahowski, just a sophomore, he came in and played legit minutes, and when Buffington got a little time, his passes are good. The line's got to be a little bit better on that backside.
Yeah, I think that they're going to have to find a way to get Chase away from the line of scrimmage so that he can deliver the ball to their receiving core. They're going to have to find a way to do that. I 100% agree with you that Cameron Vanahowski is a welcome addition to the football team. I think that I liked him last year. I think he has a role that he can certainly play on this team. Jumping over to the Clark County side of the ball, they certainly have a football team worthy of moving forward. They have a passing game that looks like it can be pretty effective, and a quarterback that looks fantastic.
Yeah.
And then Fuller, number 33, Brennan Fuller, a kid that is not afraid to run the ball and can certainly pick up power yardage to when you start to back off thinking they're going to pass, he can eat up some yards in the middle.
I was impressed by 44 Davis in the second half. We didn't see much of him in the first half. In the second half, he was a really big part of their offense. I would have liked to have seen it a little sooner out of Clark County.
And we can't talk about their passing game, talk about their plunge, their quarterback, without talking about Reed Salmons. That kid was on fire. I mean, he can catch the ball, he can run good routes, he can get open. So Clark County's got some stuff that they can do well, I think. And Bowling Green has some things they have to work on, but they certainly have got some things that they're going to do well.
Yes, very much so. 42-18 is our final week one in the books. Chris Groney, and we'll be at Palmyra next week. You're out of town. You're the next couple of weeks. You'll be in the Carolinas, right?
Yep. We make a trip to Appalachian State in North Carolina.
Of course, with Lindenwood, with Dude.
Yes, with Lindenwood for Dude, and then we go to Charleston, South Carolina for week 3. They played 3 away games, having lost in Minnesota last night, and playing a big school next Saturday. But I won't be here for those Fridays because. If you don't know, those are long drives, and I'll have to leave Friday. So
yeah.
I could call in, maybe.
Do some reports.
I'll listen to you. I'll just text you and pick on you from there.
All right, sounds good. Okay. 42-18, our final. Bowling Green over Clark County moved to 1-0, and that has been our coverage of high school football. We're back underway here for the 2025-26 school year on Eagle 102 Sports.
You've been listening to Area High School Sports on Eagle 102. Join us each week as we bring you the best of Area High School Sports on air at 102.1, online at kjfmradio.com, and on the KJFM radio app. You can find a full recap of scores online and daily during Eagle 102 Sports, all from your area sports leader, KJFM Radio.